let me know.
Good to go.
Okay, welcome back to Cyberpunk Red, Tales of the Red Street Stories. I believe this is going to be session 11, I think. Also, I think I might have forgot 12. Oh my goodness. Oof. I think I might have forgot to crash the thumbnail for last week. I got to remember to do that after this session. And send it for this one. Let me see here. So before we get started, let's find out what you guys' lucky fact question of the day is. Oh, yeah, lucky fact. Let's see. Oh. Let's see here. I mean, this is perfect for kind of where you guys are at right now. The question is, describe your character's current appearance in detail. Clothing, armor, scars, they've picked up along the journey, etc. So you answer this question, you'll get 1 extra luck point for the session. And because we're starting a new session, don't forget to refill your luck.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now while you guys think about what your characters look like at this moment after, dealing with everything that just happened last session. Does anybody want to give me a recap of what happened last session for that free preem? Go ahead and throw out a D10 if you're interested.
Yeah, last one's not too bad. Mostly,
It's mostly combat.
yeah, cleaning up the neighborhood.
Doing some street cleaning.
It's like, yeah, they got a bunch of drugs off the street. I mean, they killed everyone to do it, but they got the drugs off the street.
Yeah, go blow up
All
that
right.
building, or
Going once.
commit murder. It's fine too. Yeah.
Going twice. All right, sold to Daedalus.
All right. Yeah, like Will was saying, mostly it was a combat session. We kind of just kicked ass and didn't take names, just kicked ass and killed a lot of homies. I think after we kind of cleared everyone out, we went into the kind of DJ room where we found like the dance floor was like lit up with a woman's face that looked a little bit like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Wow, blanked out on that one for a second. And eventually we found the basement, Shades did, which we cleared some bricks out, and we were able to travel downstairs, where we were able to find where they were storing most of the drugs. We also found a bunch of bad dudes with guns, who shot at us, but we killed them. No problem. So after a massacre in the basement, we set the charges in the basement as well as up front by the dance stage area. We blew it up as we drove away and took some of the drugs with us. I forget how many pounds we took exactly, but it was enough to fulfill our contract, I believe. I'm not sure who has those right now. They're probably in Shades' car right now, though.
And the doc has them. We have about 60 kilos.
Oh yeah. While we were leaving, I don't forget who spotted it, but we spotted a woman, an old woman, kind of lurking outside her apartment with her computer, kind of watching us. So Shades and I went to investigate the apartment building that she was in, but when we were looking around, we did not find anything that was super interesting besides like a VHS tape of the Wizard of Oz, as well as a VHS tape player, which we thought was cool. We took, because that's like vintage tech, man. Rad. I think there was like a stairs that went upwards, but like it was collapsed in, and we couldn't really get up there. I think that's all we found in that room. We didn't find anything super like incriminating. We also didn't find an old lady, so she skedaddled somewhere. We don't know where she went. So I believe we regrouped at Shades' car, and I think we're just we're headed out. I don't think we called our contact yet to let them know we finished the job. But the building hasn't exploded. There's a old woman that we're probably on her radar now, Dorothy, we should probably call her. And we killed a bunch of guys and did the job.
Alrighty.
Mission success.
Go ahead and take your free preem. Now, who wants to answer this lucky fact question to get an extra luck point for the session? If you're interested, go ahead and throw out a D10. No one? No one wants to describe what the character looks like at this moment?
Amin's not that interesting, you know.
I roll so high for these all the time.
Alright. Going once? Going twice? Alright, sold the Daedalus.
Alright, listen, I love talking about Daedalus. She was kind of in the middle of the carnage a bit for that, because she's a melee fighter. So her nice little pink jacket is probably covered and soaked in like just I guess it's probably not blood, but it's like a mixture of like yellow straw blood and actual blood and probably some silver blood from the Tin Man. She is definitely coated in gore at the moment, especially from the bloated scarecrow that she popped with her sword at one point. Probably a few bullet holes in there too, you know, but those will get better.
She didn't make this seriously wounded, so we didn't get a bloodied Daedalus heart yet.
Yeah, so the blood on her is not her own, you know.
Yeah,
a lot of Fenris blood.
Yeah.
A lot of Doc blood.
Yeah, a lot of Fenris blood on her too. Yeah. Oh yeah, but she just looks like a bloody, gory mess at the moment.
All right. Right now we're like what is it? Dragon Age Origins, just walking around.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. All right, go ahead and take your lucky fact for the session.
Hooray.
All right. So, you guys have cleared out the place. You guys have the 30 kilos that your client wanted, and you also were able to pick up an extra 20, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Here. Yeah, an extra 20. So, you made it back to Shade's car, safe and sound, at least, and are able to drive, get in and start driving away. Where are you guys heading to next?
From a combat cab in a reclined position, Amin will start the group chat. Say, I think we get in contact with the contact and ask them where they want us to drop the emerald.
Sounds good. Should we call Greece? Or
Wasn't Greece.
wasn't Greece?
Was it R?
Was it?
Or was it Greece?
This?
So
man.
Greece got you into contact with the client, and you guys talked to the client to get the job.
I don't think we actually got the client's name.
Did we not?
You did get a number though.
Yeah,
It's a
just
corpo.
yeah, it was just a number that we talked to.
Oh, that's probably why I don't remember them.
Yeah, so Amin will start the call.
All right. So you make the call, and then hold on 1 second. Where's it? Hold on.
Oh, we forgot we got the VHS copy of The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Most important asset. On the unopened bottle/box of vintage wine.
Hello.
It's the Hood Samaritans. We've taken care of it and we've got the package. Where'd you like us to drop it? Send us over the location.
1 moment, please. He puts you on hold for a bit, and then after maybe like no music, just there was just a tone that let you know that you're on hold, and then silence.
Otherwise, yeah, I would have thought we got disconnected.
I'm gonna send you a location to meet. I'll pick up the drugs there.
There are gonna be more snipers watching this one too.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Mm-hmm. And then he hangs up.
Okay, well, hopefully they don't have C4 ready to blow us up this time.
I'll have the cap drop Sekhmet, Ra, and I somewhere close, and we'll get a scope as well.
Okay. All right. So you guys get the location, and it seems to be a parking garage in one block near. Let me see here. Between what you call it, Little China and the Upper Marina. So the one block that's around right here. So there's a parking garage. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll move you guys.
Yeah. We'll go down US 16.
Okay. So yeah, it takes you guys a couple minutes, and let me see here. Okay. And yeah, you guys have a pretty normal drive making through there. So as you guys get a little bit closer, is there anything you want to do before you get to the, are you, I guess what are you guys' plan to do? The location is inside of a parking garage. There's an entrance. As you guys get a little bit closer, you can kind of see that there's an entrance to drive up into it. In the message, it said to meet on the 3rd floor.
I'm gonna look for a adjacent building that has a 5th or a 6th floor that they can go up on.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. Go ahead and give me either a tactics or a. Actually, it'll be a tactics roll to see if you can find the spot, the right spot to have a good view based off of the buildings that are around. Okay. All right. Yeah, you see that there's a building that feels like it'll give you a decent view of the 3rd floor of the parking garage. The parking garage is not like completely covered; it's open to open air, and there's a long side with a long there's a one side that is it's more rectangle than it is square, and you can see that there's a side that has a wider expanse that you can probably get a good view into. The building next to it seems to be a burnt out office building, and going inside it's a bit of a mess inside to get up, but you eventually do make it to the 4th floor of this garage. This office building to try and find a spot.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Sekhmet and Ra.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he's just gonna pull us right in. Car's bulletproof. He ain't worried.
Okay. Now, on your drive there, is anybody anybody who's wounded, which I think everybody is, in order to just ever, heal naturally, you have to get stabilized first. So I don't think Fenris did get hit again after he got healed before. So if you want to try and stabilize anybody before you guys get in there, you guys can.
How messed up is Shades looking? Can't have our driver passing out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not too bad at all.
Yeah. Shay's not bad at all.
Okay. Yeah, if he can work on himself, he will. Otherwise, the people in the back, probably Fenris. If he hasn't already been stabilized, Doc will work on himself. And Daedalus is always injured, so he'll work on her as well.
Yeah, Ra's gonna work on Amun in the cab.
Okay.
Not that
All right.
injured,
Oh, nice job, Amun. Really earning your pay here.
Oof. You're considered wounded, so I think that was a DV13. Yeah, it's not. Maybe the ride was kind of bumpy. He couldn't get you.
Yeah, real bumpy.
So, yeah. All right.
This is- I'm
Doc,
injured.
it's either
Shoot.
first aid or paramedic.
We'll do Fenris first.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
10. Yeah, Fenris is not stabilized.
Okay. I'm injured, so I
Alright.
got negative still. This is for me.
Yeah.
Here, of
Alright,
course.
You kind of look
Alright.
up Fenris up and down. You're like, eh.
You're fine.
All right, you're stabilized. So
And then-
as long as you don't take any more damage, now you'll start healing naturally over time.
Okay. And last one's for Daedalus.
Alrighty.
Unbelievable.
Ah, there we go. Thanks, bud.
You're like, you turn. You're like, oh my god, Daedalus, you're in shambles. There's no one more injured.
I'm sure
Alright.
Fenris is fine.
Yeah, Fenris is just fine. He's just fine.
You know, he was on fire or something, but
Let me see here. Hold on, let me
What
just
is
check something real quick. Okay. No. Let me see here. All right, so it was a 10 for wounded, and a okay, actually, if you weren't at 50%, so Amin, you're actually okay because you weren't seriously wounded. You were just lightly wounded because you didn't get to 50%.
Yeah,
Below
21
50%.
of
So
40.
yeah, so you don't you don't have to worry about it. Oh, never mind. I'm reading this wrong. 10 for it was 10 for you, 13 for anybody who's past 50, and then 15 if you were dying. All right. Okay. But that means okay.
Same result.
All right. Well, yep, same result. So we'll keep going. All right. Let me see here. So you just pull in shades, right? Let me change some of this music out as you guys
yeah,
write it.
pull in. I get a ticket if there's a ticket machine.
No, it's just busted. The gate to drive in is completely busted down.
Course
There's
it is.
no security. You can kind of see as you're driving up. There's condemned, stripped cars. Every once in a while, some of them are burnt out. Some of them look like they weren't burnt out, but they've been, stripped for parts already. And you drive up. You get up to the third level, and you can see that there is and Alman, you would see this too, as the team is driving up there now, coming around the kind of the corner away from that wide open window that you're kind of looking through, Alman. You see that there's another vehicle that drives in. It looks like it's a compact ground car, but it's just it looks like it's fully kitted out, all blacked out windows. Something you'll probably see maybe your boss driving on or riding around in. All right. They pull up as you guys pull into. Eventually, two people step out. They look like. Let me see if I have what they look like.
Sorry, I just step away for a second, but yeah, Alan would come over the radio. Say, patrons have arrived. And they're armed, so be on your best behavior.
Let me see if I have what they look like here.
We always are.
Yeah, we're always on our best behavior, Alman. What do you mean?
Yeah.
We're angels.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Doc, Finn, stay in the vehicle.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Hand me the bags.
Yeah. Doc
It
will
looked like
hand
this.
over the carryall to Shades. That's not imposing at all.
Yeah, they look horrifying.
You can see that they have they're holding assault rifles, and they seem to have a sheath on their back. You're not sure what's inside the sheath. It's just looks like a black rectangle. Okay.
I am going to go with Shades. I'm going to get my katana, and I'm going to exit the car the same time Shades does, just
Alright.
from the opposite side.
Now, just so I know what you guys are. You guys coming out? When you guys come out, are you coming out with any of the drugs, or are you leaving the drugs in the car?
I don't know how do
I
drug
do.
trades
Nah.
usually work.
I got the drugs with me.
You gotta,
Alright.
you gotta in the duffel bag, and then they got the money in the duffel bag. Or you don't hand over the bag until they transfer the money. You know.
All right. So you step out with so the only people who are stepping out of the cars is Shades and Daedalus.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. In that case, you know what? Maybe we'll see how this goes. All right. Okay. So as you step out of the car, one of them raises a hand to let you to have you stay there. They turn, and the window from um, from the vehicle goes down in the back seat, and there seems to be like a heavy shade over the car. It's extra dark inside. You can barely make out who's inside there. Shades, if you want, you can go ahead and give me a perception check. Daedalus, you can as well too.
Nice. I trust Shades. I think. I also
Alright.
think negatives to it right now. So.
All right, awesome. All right, Shades. Yeah, you squint, and like there's like a moment where like one of the lights like flickers and like reflects off of something. You kind of get a good glimpse of the person, and they look like. Where'd it go? Oh, there he is. They look like this. Actual players. Look at that.
I thought it was gonna be the Wicked Witch. Dude.
This might be the wizard, though. Hang on, it's not
Oh.
too late. It's not too late. Well.
All right. And then you get a glimpse, and then the shade goes there, and he's back to mask and shadow. You hear a voice say, well done. We'll take the 30 kilos as promised, and I see that someone has told me that you guys have an extra 20. I want to know what you plan to do with it.
Oh shit.
Tell them we're looking to sell.
I'm gonna let Shades do the talking. I am the muscle in this situation.
Job completed. Joint's been blown. The rest of the drugs, they're gonna disappear.
Favor with a high-paying client might be worth 20 kilos of some random street jug. We could ask to keep a small amount for the dock and sell the rest off to him.
He says,
That's over private accounts to the.
Oh yeah. This is just based off of what Shades has mentioned, what Shades mentioned out loud. He says, let me see here. I'm sure you understand that the point of this operation was to remove Emerald City from Night City. Now, I'm feeling a bit generous. You guys did do a good job, and I also maybe can use you guys in the future. But in a gesture of good faith, I'll throw in, and then there's a pause for a second. An extra 1,000 eddies if you hand the drugs over.
Each.
You say that out loud, Daedalus?
Oh shit!
Yes.
All right. He pauses for a second, says, "Oh, typical night city. Well, if it was not each, it was just an extra. But if that's not enough for you, I guess we can handle this a different way."
I'm gonna come over the radio and say, you heard her. Thousand each, or we can settle this.
Hmm.
Sorry, I couldn't attend in person. And then Amon been able to, this whole time they've been trying to like suss out where the other snipers are at. Can they like?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right, and then let's see. Who's my? I think it's Sekhmet. Let's see.
And they have a lot of big guns. I'm just letting you know.
Well, yeah, we're bringing.
I'm just saying.
You guys have got the armored car. It's got a gun on it, doesn't it?
That's
No.
it.
Oh, it doesn't.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's an armored car though. All right. Let's see. So I think can Ra assist me with let's see. Can Ra make a stealth check to like assist my perception check because he's like he knows where they'd be hiding. I guess
That would be so knowing where, like knowledge about where to hide and stuff like that will be more a tactics roll.
I mean he's okay. Can Segment and I just look then with perception?
Yeah, you could. Segment can be a spotter if you want Segment to help to look first, and then see if they can give you a +1. That could happen.
All right, we'll do that.
All right.
She'll do that.
Okay. You do not have a +1.
Okay, fair enough. Can I take my time on this? That's what I was doing.
Yeah,
with it.
sure. You could. You could.
All right, perception.
All right. Did you already add the +1 to this for taking your time?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'll go for it then. Did you spend luck? You spent. Okay, hold on. No. Okay.
I'll spend luck if I need to.
All right. Let me see here. Oof. How much luck are you willing to spend?
4.
4 luck. Okay.
Sure.
If you can spend the 4 luck.
All right.
All right. So you spend the 4 luck. You can see that there seems to be so from where you're standing inside your building, looking out, you can kind of see that there's the garage. You're kind of looking on the long side of the garage, right? From there, you can kind of tell that with the way the car is positioned, or the way your guys' car is positioned, the other snipers are probably in the building, in the same building as you, but probably maybe a floor or 2 above and to the east of where you are. So kind of think like where you're standing, you're looking in front of them. Bad guys are on your left hand, east side. Your team is on the right side, east and west. And then they're probably on the side of the bad guys in the same building as you, maybe 1 or 2 floors up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you come back over the radio. Are there any identifying features of the building we're in?
It looks like the only office building within that area. So it's like a lot of glass, and steel, rather than apartment where it's more balconies and stuff like that. There's no balconies or anything like that. But a lot of it is glass that seems to be bursted out, and you're kind of set up with looking outside some of the broken glass, post up behind dead broken furniture.
All right, so I assume we're on I don't know, the west side. You come over the radio and say 6th floor, west side, glass building. Have your people found us yet?
So you say that over the radio, that you now announce where you are, and then
announcing where his people are.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, if this is how you want to play it,
It's not how we want
then
to play it. We want to play it where you pay us our fair share and take your
No.
drugs with extra drugs and go on your merry way.
we'll honor the contract. We'll take the 30. You guys can keep the 20.
Can human perception that?
Yes, you can. All right. Let me see something here. Mm-hmm. You're not sure what like if he's being genuine or has some type of other intent.
Alright.
Shades would pipe up. My techie friend has expensive taste. That's why she's always eager for the money. But you
Really?
said you want the job done. The job ain't finished. The extra drugs are for Dorothy. She escaped. That doesn't mean Emerald City's off the table yet. You're making an investment. I'm rolling face off.
You're gonna do a face-off?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me check this guy's stat real quick.
Can I give like him a +1 if I stand all cool and intimidating like next to him?
Wardrobe style.
If I'm like covered in blood, kind of deal.
I mean, okay, you can go ahead. Go ahead. The way this would be a complimentary check. But what we'll have you do is, because this is a face-off that you're trying to help with, so you can roll a face-off first, and depending on what you do, we can see.
I don't think I've ever done one of these before. Is this a
So it's the little mean face next to fight. It's a face down.
fight? Oh, gotcha. Okay, this isn't bad. You're a repetition or two. All right, I'm gonna give you good luck here, Shades. You got this. Oh. Oh, man.
You can see the money.
Yeah, like you're
Right,
standing
I'm
there
gonna-
trying to look intimidating, and then your jacket like kind of rips a bit, and there's like some
I'm missing a heel. I'm just kind of.
you're missing a heel.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the
You
car.
kind of stumble a little bit. Oof. Okay.
Sorry, Shades.
Let me just check this guy's stat block real quick for this face off.
And her face off's blind or not?
No, you'll know if you failed. But I just need to see where his stats are. Let me just find him real quick. Okay, there it is. All right. And what is his thing here? Ooh, okay. All right, he's ready to go.
Ooh.
Damn. You can spend luck, I think, on this retroactively.
I didn't have the option to spend luck when I rolled it, so I was assuming
Yeah,
it could.
face downs. There's no luck involved in face downs because they're
Damn.
not necessarily skill checks. They're based off your reputation.
Gotcha.
He says, "I understand. You have done your job. I have paid you to take these explosives that we provided. Go to this location, retrieve 30 kilos, and blow up that building. And you have. So hand over the 30 kilos. I'll hand over your money, and we will part ways today."
Do I see the cash?
You have not seen the cash yet.
Tell him to finish the transfer.
Toss one of the 3 bags.
Okay.
Don't toss it till he's
So we
transferred the
can-
eddies yet.
It's just one bag.
See proof of payment.
Alright, let me go back to this music again. Alright, so you toss one bag. Alright, he says, let's get this over with then. He says something quietly, and then one of them heads to the trunk and pulls out another duffel bag and tosses it towards you.
Hey, get the bag,
Mhm.
check it. I tossed the second bag of the 3.
I go to the duffel bag that was thrown by
Mhm.
these goons. I
Mhm.
will I will kneel down. First, I will check it if it is rigged in any way,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe would be a perception check.
If you want to see if it's like rigged with explosion, like find anything, perception. Yes.
Okay, I'll do a perception then,
Yep.
which isn't bad. Oh my god.
All right. All right. I mean, yeah, it looks like the bag is it
It's
looks
great.
like a regular duffel bag.
Yeah, I open it up.
All right. Inside is money.
Okay.
Lots of eddies. If you spend the time counting them out, it does go out to what was promised, the 2,000 eddies each.
All right. I look at the shades and I close up the duffel bag and I nod, and return to his side with the duffel bag.
Well, the last bag.
Our business here is done this evening, and I'll toss the last bag.
All right. It was a pleasure doing business. They start to load up and close up. He raises the window back up, and like these people are like really efficient as they like throwing the bag in, getting everything in. They haven't spoken at all once. They get back inside the car, the vehicle, and the vehicle begins to drive away.
Alright, Dave. Get in the vehicle. We don't want to draw any more attention than we have.
Yes, sir. We'll get back into the car.
Alright, Amin and the crew will wait out for probably 20 or 30 minutes and then head out.
All right.
I'll send them a text, let them know I'm driving to the shop. Everybody can get, fixed up before they go home.
All right. All right, let me see here. Okay. All right.
Did you give him everything?
No,
We
only-
gave him 3 bags.
Just what the job promised?
Yeah, just what the job promised. We have the other 2 bags.
I look forward to being raided.
Yeah, jeez. I'm
Rated.
gonna
We were
follow-
talking about random encounters. This is when when sweat party. This is it. This is when it happens.
Where we gonna keep these drugs? I don't think we can keep these at the M&M, can we?
Not.
Like, we don't have any kind of defenses. It is a shack.
I'm not gonna keep it there.
What do we want to do with them? Do you want to sell it like immediately? I guess.
I'm gonna see if I can obtain some kind of storage and stash them there for the moment.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best idea. Where do we want to meet up after this? I'm worried we're gonna be tailed or something, so I don't really want to go anywhere we usually would hang out, you know?
No. Let me know if you need to go somewhere different. I was heading towards the shop, but we can go somewhere else.
Go to the Forlorn Hope.
Alright.
Alright.
Take the next left.
Alright, so you guys head to the Forlorn Hope.
Probably a good place to regroup because we can. I'll text Amin this as well to let him know that we're going to the Forlorn Hope.
Right. Okay, let me see here. All right, so you guys head to the Forlorn Hope. You know, I'll bring you guys on the map there. Where's my Forlorn Hope map? Here it is. You guys are there, and we'll do this. Oh no. Okay.
While we're going, Doc will look up some sort of storage place, someplace nondescript in the combat zone, if possible.
Storage place in the combat zone. Oof.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing, or is it going to be? Is it going to be better outside the combat zone?
If you're actually looking for a storage place that's going to keep stuff safe, outside.
Okay, well then
combat
he'll look outside, kind of on the
All right.
edge of it, if possible.
All right. All right. Okay. You can go ahead and just either give me a streetwise check as you're calling around,
That's what I forgot. to buy.
or a library search.
I will do library search.
Alrighty, let me see here. Let me see. I mean, yeah, there seems to be a place that can, it's just storage. It's like one of those. It's a cargo container place that where people can rent to like live in. Also does storage containers as well.
Oh, good enough. Good enough.
Yep. But they do seem looking around, it's like the only place that's kind of like meets your specifications, and they seem to be people. You see like reviews of them saying like man, this place charges arm and a leg for what they do. It's not the most secure, but hey, it's like the only place I can really afford.
That's fine.
Yep. All right. You try and sign up online, see if you can get a container.
Yeah, if possible, sure.
Okay. So yeah, what name do you put under the account to get this thing?
Gerald Silva.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. All right. It seems like you can, they'll have one ready. You can stop by anytime between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. And they'll set you up with your container. It's going to cost you let me see here. 200 eddies per month.
Okay. I'll just put a down payment now.
Mm-hmm. As you guys are driving towards here, you see here. I guess was anybody doing anything, looking out or keeping an eye out while they were driving here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Fenris just listfully looks out the window. He's
Hanging out.
tired. He's tired.
I was watching the road.
Alright,
His
go
head
ahead.
is just against the window.
He's so
Alright.
tired.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Boy needs his nap.
He's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the combat cab. Well, I guess not. They'd be showing up later. Cause they're waiting to leave.
Mm-hmm. I guess when you were so you were waiting out back in the thing when they left.
Yeah, we didn't want to cross paths with their crew.
Okay. All right. Oh no. Okay. Are you guys on the Forlorn Hope map?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's impossible. If you guys want to move in and go inside the diner, you could, or if you want to just hang out in the car, wait. It's up to
I
you.
mean, we gotta split up the money first before we go walking in there.
Oh yeah. So
In case the worst happens, everybody's got their money already.
how much is it total?
It was 2,000 eddies for each
each.
main character.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hear that,
Okay,
Raw?
cleared.
None for you.
I think it's a little bit.
I was gonna get some food actually. I'm hungry.
We can get you some fries while we're here. We even get like a side of the synthetic ketchup too,
I like the fries with sometimes they have the little faces on it.
Yeah. We should probably take over one of the corner booths. There's like a lot of us.
Yeah, there is.
Hang on, guys. Let's change seats too. It's here.
As you guys walk in, everybody kind of there's a few people that just turn and look up at you, and they kind of stare at you a bit while you guys are moving in, and then eventually go about their business.
Where I was gonna go sit over there with Dr. Stoic and Hardcore Veteran.
Okay. Doc Stoic looks up at Raw, and you can see that he's in the middle of treating an injury on this hardcore veteran.
You could probably go sit on the floor then.
All right.
No, we'll pull up a stool actually. You can squat.
There's enough room for you. Remember, each of these squares is 2 meters. So there's enough room for you guys.
Yeah,
to
he does
squeeze
that cool guy thing where he sits up on the back of the seat.
Cool guy thing. Yeah, that's what it is.
in.
Yeah, right
Okay.
from Greece.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No limit of the car.
So, what do we do now that we have these things, and we probably might have a target on our backs because of it?
Well, I'm gonna
Wait,
put
what
the
did you
family-
do?
Well,
You probably should have just handed him over. Well, 30 kilos of drugs is going to take a long time to offload.
Wait, we still have the drugs?
somewhat.
They're 20 kilos. 30 given back.
20. I mean, that's a lot of drugs. Are you gonna do them or?
You can be my guest.
I
Probably
mean,
not these ones. I think these ones make you crazy.
These make you, if I remember right, are like a stimulant and an anesthetic at the same time.
oh, that sounds dope as fuck.
So
I added them to the crew loot if you want to see exactly what they do.
my idea was to try to see if there's any way I could modify it.
That
So
would
make
be a dataless thing.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyway, just try to make it better, just to see what we could do with it. That's all.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I didn't expect to walk away with 30 kilos of it.
I
This is
didn't
a
either.
lot of drugs. This would be a lot of anything. This is a lot. I think you understand how much a kilo is.
Oh,
Pineapple.
Roughly 2.5 pounds.
it's 2 duffel bags. That's how big it is.
Yeah, so you guys had 20 kilos, which kind of equates to 50,
Like,
sales of this drug.
Wait, how dense is this drug? I'm sorry. I don't mean to math up your game. I just
Yeah.
So, reading this effects, the primary effects, there's no save against the bad things, right? It's just they happen to you.
So the primary effects happen to you if you take this drug,
Yeah.
regardless
so
of the
you
save.
see hallucinations regardless while you're taking the drug. Okay. Well, I don't think we should take these because we literally can't tell friend from foe if we take them, and that's not a good thing. But I might be able to. I don't know. I don't. I deal with cybernetics, not drugs. So I can try and see what I can do about reducing the hallucination effects to try to make them less severe, at least.
Keep in mind when you remember whenever you upgrade something, you're upgrading one thing at a time, not the whole thing.
You're
So
right.
it'll be each individual piece of drug.
Oh. Let me look at my upgrade. Oh man. What's my
But, I mean,
upgrade?
if you
If we had
if you can find a buyer though, each of these things is kind of have a net worth of 100 eddies.
I think we could try to sell it to
Reese?
Night City cops.
Drugs aren't illegal in Night City, so
Yeah, do you think we could sell it to them though? You think they'd like it?
if it didn't have the side effects, yeah.
We could find a,
Hallucinating on the job, that's probably.
we could find a
Sell them.
fixed, like a fight club or perhaps a martial arts studio. They might be interested. If they're running fights, this would be a good way to spice them up.
That's a good idea. Do we know any fight clubs? Have we heard talk of fight clubs?
I mean, you're inside the Forlorn Hope. There's a bunch of solos around. You could ask people.
Okay.
There's also a bartender. If you want to ask the bartender, she's seen it. From what you guys know, this person has worked at the Forlorn Hope. They own the Forlorn Hope, so most likely.
This guy right here definitely knows where a fight club is.
Oh yeah.
This guy's on break after just getting back from that guy's team.
Yeah.
Having a drink. He's kind of mean mugging us from down the hall.
Listen, there's no fighting here, okay? We're all just solos getting by,
Do we know who, which corp was the buyer?
Nope, wasn't in the
Why-
contract.
Oh, I mean, we could assume it's Biotechnica, right? I mean, that's an
No,
assumption. but-
from what you got, you guys are pretty confident it was Biotechnica, based off the information you got from the job and the contract, not the contract, but the
And we used context clues, but there wasn't we
yeah.
assumed it was that the Biodenica was the maker of this one drug, which was used to make this other one.
Yeah.
And who is Biotechnica's competitor?
If you want to give me a bureaucracy, no, well, actually, hold on. What is the
I don't know if I want to get
business?
involved in corporate politics.
If you
How
want
do
to
you
give
know
me a
if-
business role, you can. I can
Wow.
let you know if you
Imagine being well
trained.
trained in business.
Business. I wonder who does that. If I know anything.
I like to imagine that Alman at his day job is just like a really loser accountant who just sits behind a desk all day and does bills payable and just hits
Right.
the same button over and over again.
So
It's a very important job,
Biotechnica, based off Shades and Amon trying to work together and thinking about what's going on. Biotechnica is the main, pretty much the main corp for, call it. Let me see here. Where's my thing? I had it. Okay, so their main thing is drugs, medicine, and limbs, and food, and natural stuff. Anything that has to do with biology. So they make cloned animals. They do things like that. So anybody who kind of steps into that area, so any food company kind of has a thing with Biotechnica. Any other medical company, even the company you work at, Alman, will probably have some type of relationship with Biotechnica, whether it's both trading to get the spare limbs needed to when they're doing cybernetic work, or the drugs needed to sedate people while they're working on operations and stuff like that. So a lot of people you know, no one, even though they're trading with each other, no corpo is really friendly with any other corpo, and no one is pretty friendly with biotech because they all have to depend on it, but also, they don't like having to depend on them. One food company who that comes to mind is Continental Brands. They're a major food company. They produce a lot of food in Night City, and but most of their food is like the cheaper type. And Biotechnica is the one that's like, hey, we do synth food, so we're probably selling to restaurants and stuff like that, while Continental Brand is selling to like a convenience store where they're selling all their kibble. But pretty much any corp you can think of probably has something against Biotechnica. The thing though is that Biotechnica has like the most highest rep for being the least evil of all the corporations. At least that's the feeling that everybody gets.
That's the feeling they get anyway.
Yeah.
Marketing can be one hell of a thing. I think our best bet would be the fighting ring, personally. Like, I think corpo politics might be a bit out of our wheelhouse, I guess. We don't really have a great contact with a lot of corpos. I think we did one job for
Layla.
Layla. No, not Layla. Oh, what's her name, Layla?
It was Layla or Leela, one of the two.
I don't think it was her.
No,
She did.
that was
That
her.
was the band lady. I'm talking
Yeah, but they were
about.
connected to Continental Brands.
Yeah,
Not
Layla's
anymore.
mother was an executive.
Oh, her
Continental
mom
Brands.
is. Yeah, the band broke away though from Continental Brands, as we know. It was the other lady. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember her name for the life of me. She was her daughter. We saved her daughter.
Major
Styles.
Styles?
Yeah.
She's with the
Militech.
military.
Militech. Well, this stuff could be useful in that situation.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. So, Doc, the main difference in this drug is it mimics a medtech drug, but can be administered by anyone?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think the military would definitely be interested.
It's not a bad idea.
She does kind of owe us a favor, and we'd be doing it one in turn.
Question is, when do you contact her? How long do we set on it?
I think we want to get rid of this as quick as possible. Doc's gonna be paying a lot in storage fees for this much. And you don't want to have it where you live.
I think I also misspoke. We did not save her daughter. Her daughter's definitely dead. But
Yeah.
she
Oh,
still
yeah.
has a contact. But the other lady that we, Lucy, I don't know who she was the daughter of, what corpo. I think it was Raven. But that is another option. We have the Raven Cybernetics from Lucy, but I kind of think Styles for the Militech is a better option. I just wanted to clarify that before we move forward.
Fair enough. There's also Kodai.
There is also Kodai.
He might just be eccentric enough to buy a bunch of random street drugs.
Yep. Hey Kodai, do you want some drugs? You and your wife, drugs?
He'd probably be like, no way, I'm straight edge ever since I found the love of my life.
Alright, so do we want to call Styles up and see what she might think?
Wait. What's the offer we're giving her? What do we want in return?
Militech weapons.
Ooh.
You rolled really well on your business check, Shade. So I'm gonna give you this too. The Biotechnica's biggest thing is that they're the company that owns Chew 2, which is the pretty much big gasoline in Night City. Every single car, your car, and almost any vehicle in Night City runs on this fuel, Chew 2. And they're the ones who produce it, and it's a water-based, alcohol-based fuel.
You're actually
And it's
drinking
you-
it right
it's-
now.
It's spelled like this.
Just a chemical,
Shoot
yeah.
too. Yeah.
She's probably got the pull. She might not go for Eddie's more, but she may, but if she's got the inventory, she might be able just to hook us up that way.
I also just kind of want these things out of our hands, so I am up to take whatever she'll offer. Personally.
What do you want, Shades, Doc?
I want info on Hong Kong.
I don't want anything from Eltec. You guys can take what you want.
Did you say you want info on who?
Hong Kong, the city. Well, was a city.
You got a vendetta against it.
Whoever dropped the nuke on it.
You're aiming pretty high then.
Well, if it was a nuke, Militech might know something.
All right, let's see here.
So what happens if they say no, not interested?
Fight Club.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, either way, I think we're all agreed we need to get rid of it as quick as possible.
Should we provide all the information that this was a Biotechnica drug? Or should we leave that part out?
We just say we don't know who made it. That's kind of truthful.
Yeah.
We
sure.
found it on a job.
If they seem interested but need more persuasion, we can start to reveal. But we bring them what we got.
Why can't these jobs be simple?
Well, we could have had an extra 1,000 eddies and been done with it, but
I mean, the last one could have been simple too, but we couldn't just unplug or.
alright.
Yeah, you know, we're a night city. It just kind of is what it is sometimes.
Alright.
And how about you give her a call since you're the persuasion
Sure.
guy?
I'm gonna give a Major Styles a call.
Yeah, you're the business face.
Yeah.
All right. So you give Major Styles a call. All right. It doesn't answer to her. Someone answers instead. It says, "Have you reached Major Styles? Who's calling?"
We're friends of the Major. Can you leave a message for her?
Sure. What message would you like to leave for her?
Let her know that the Samaritans found something that her organization's gonna be pretty interested in. You give us a call back.
Hmm. The Samaritans. Okay.
It'll give her a lot of value.
Can you give me something specific? Or is that it?
Something that could change the way war works.
Okay. I'll let the Major know. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Alright, I'll hang out. That'll give us some
From what
time
you guess,
to...
it sounded like her agent answered it for her, in terms of like the AI on her agent, not the AI, the VI on her agent.
That'll give us some time to look into our other options, make an informed decision. Doc, how quick do you think you could offload something like this just with your network?
That's an excellent question. How long do I think it would take to offload all of it?
Roll me a streetwise check.
Where is it?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're a tweaker, the negative side effects like aren't that big of a deal, I'm gonna imagine. So they're like, these side effects look like they'd be an issue if you're trying to use it like for a purpose, but if you're just some Probably not gonna care too
Well,
much.
I mean, just offloading it by yourself, it'll take a long time. You know, they had a whole gang, you know, producing and cooking and trying to sell off this stuff. Also, especially now that, you know, word has got out that the gang that was selling it just got their base blown up. It might be even harder to sell it.
It might be better to sit on it for a little bit.
Do you think we could pass it off to a fixer? Like maybe
Most
grease
likely,
or...
but I don't think he'd buy it nearly as much as we'd get on our own or would get selling to a corp.
Would be a good last option though if things don't work out with Styles.
Sure, Grease will pay pennies on the eddy. Do we want to try and find a fight club?
Well, the
We're
park-
thrill seekers.
Mhm.
Alright.
Come on, Alma, go talk to her. She looks nice.
No, I need to look into some things. And Amon will lean back. You can tell they're using their internal agent.
There he goes. I snap my fingers in front of his face.
I can still see you.
Damn.
You got like games on that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, speaking about games, Fenris, there's actually a whole bunch of new apps for agents if you want to, you know.
Oh shit.
So
It's all over
actually, here, you know, you could if you look inside the journal entry, the journals,
Mhm,
there's a new folder called Black Chrome,
mhm.
and inside there's something called the CBK app.
Okay.
If you click it and then load the PDF, you can kind of think of this as being the app on your phone with a bunch of buttons, and then what you want to do is click on the button that says apps.
Oh,
Page
okay.
11.
Oh shit. Game. Oh shit. Okay.
You can kind of see whichever ones you want. You can buy these games and put them on your save them on your agent.
Apps. Games. Digital Gladiator. I'll buy that. Okay.
I think all the apps you can just buy off of the on the agent and get them installed onto your agent.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There's no way the whole crime database is on there for sale.
I mean, the NCBD would like some help. Always want some help. So
Yeah. Have you seen the commercials with the dog?
No, I haven't.
Oh
What
shit. Let
dog?
me link this to you. Hold on.
Is that one with the like really sad music behind it?
so but yeah, if you want to get digital gladiators, you can always if somebody else has it, you can always you know, use this as a way of you know, resolving issues. Maybe somebody would be willing to duel.
Well, there's a cyberware section.
Yes. So the way this works is that there's going to be specific, and I'll probably talk about this because now that I have it in here, while your guys are thinking about what you're doing next. This PDF is all the stuff that came out with Black Chrome, and it kind of designed to look like a phone app in universe because it actually is supposed to be a phone app in universe. So whenever there are a bunch of unique and famous night markets that are in Night City that happen at certain ports, certain times per month. You gotta have to look for them and find ways to get invites into them. And when you do, they'll be selling stuff from this app. So cyber fingers. There's like a new cyber hand that you can have like 5 options and have a bunch of your fingers each be a different thing. There's a bunch of new stuff too. And the way it works is that depending on the night market, if you look at, you scroll down and go to like one of the random things in there, it will say pick up at booth A something.
Yeah.
The letter in the front lets me know which night market is, and I'll let you know if you get to that night market. I'll say anything that with a C you can buy here, or anything with an A you can buy here. Yeah. So this is you can always guys can always look at this PDF, and scour and look at the what stuff you're trying to buy, and if you guys are able to get to that night market, the stuff that's inside this app will be there.
Oh, there's some
But
really
they
cool
are.
stuff on here.
Yeah. One thing that's really cool and that you guys definitely might want is in their cyberware. There should be the.
Oh, there's a search bar and everything. That
Let me
doesn't
see
work
here.
though. RIP.
No, the search bar doesn't work. You have to use the actual search in.
My immersion is broken,
I know.
Dom.
I know. Where is it? On page 21. There's probably something in there you guys will. I think anybody here would want.
21. 21.
Oh, smart.
Wait, this app is gonna
Holy
kill me.
shit. How many pages is this thing? 126.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it's probably like 4 or 5 pages, so I started reading them.
Wait a minute.
Shit.
This game says it's gonna kill you.
If you have an internal agent.
Ooh, I see what you. Oh, the reflex processor.
Yep.
Die in the game, you die in real life.
Mm-hmm.
We tested that.
Wait,
How much is this reflex? 500 eddies. That's not even that
So if you-
expensive.
Yeah. So if you can find that
I
night
can
market.
build this.
Oh yeah, actually, you could probably build it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, since it's 500 eddies, you just need 100 eddies worth of materials, which you can source by yourself.
these cyber fingers look kind of cool.
All right.
You
So yeah, that has been added. This has been added to the world, and the night marks have been added to the world too. So, if there's a thing you want to find, and you need to find the night market to get it, you guys can try and search for it. And if you're, maybe see if you can find a way to get an invite.
Can I build this reflex processor? It's not even.
Yeah,
It's expensive.
Yeah, since it's 500, you can buy $100 eddies worth of materials, and then spend the time to create it. Yes, you could, as a tech.
It would only take a week.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even that long.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this
It
does
does-
a bunch of like sanity damage, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
4d6.
I don't have that much.
Yeah, 4d6.
Wait, where's the net running stuff?
There's actually should be some net running stuff in there as well. Let me check.
Cyber arm, cyber hand.
Actually, I could probably install that. I
Cyber finger.
have a 34 humanity right now. If I go to therapy, I could probably fix that a little bit.
Actually, I have okay. Actually, there are a bunch of cyberware stuff. It's not in this PDF. It was the PDF before this, and I have it here. There's a lot of crazy stuff you can get. Where is it?
We really got distracted by this cool shopping list.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, have you guys heard of Amazon, the app
Yeah.
before? And it's just like, oh, what's that?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
dropped Amazon on us, Tom. Like, I'm just sitting here like,
I know.
wow, look at all this cool stuff. Dang.
Yeah, I mean,
Talk sent me
because I-
something I
Alright,
need
I'm
to get.
closing. I gotta close it. I'm just I'm only on like page 6.
I guess clarification before I add it to my wish was on the vehicles pages they have different nomad access levels.
yes. So
Is
when your
that
nomad
the-
is that level, you can just
Oh.
get that car.
Okay, so that's what it would take to get all the. Okay, I see.
So when you get a nomad, when your nomad is that rank, when you get to that rank, you know how you can choose either to get an upgrade or access to another vehicle. You can choose to just get access to that vehicle.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Okay, guys, I'm getting any more points and any skills.
And I
We
just
gotta beeline it to Nomad 10.
Can I just play digital
man,
gladiator?
oh man.
So yeah, I mean, if you ever want to get into like, say you're in a, you can always try and if you're in a disagreement and you want to say, hey, let's solve this by doing digital gladiators, and you try and convince them, you might be able to.
I just feel like this is just asking someone to play Smash Bros, but it's just like
Yeah,
that
it
kids
is.
game is like well, they're not gonna play digital gladiator with me if they're gonna shoot me in the face. But it's like,
I mean, some people don't want to die, so whether it's versus shooting each other in the face or just getting your agent blown up. Some people might choose just to solve this by getting their agent blown up or blowing up your agent. Not everybody is okay with dying.
okay, I'm gonna play me in digital gladiator.
Fenris loads it up, sitting over there with 6 health.
Hey, your agent's not internal, right?
No,
right,
it's
Fenris?
not. No, it's not.
Okay, good. Okay, good. All right.
I just feel your account got hacked.
Oh, they have a really cool katana, guys.
No, don't stop. You have to stop looking at the stores. We can't even buy any of that right now.
Yeah.
It's only 1,000 eddies.
Yeah, you can kind of, yeah. I added this to the thing. It's an in-world app. So if there's anything here that piques your interest, when you have some downtime, you can try and make it yourself, or you can try and add on. You guys choose what you guys want to do. I have these missions. Like, this is just more of a overall campaign type of thing. You guys can choose to do what you want to do.
Oh, we're gonna squeeze another mission or two out of this one. We've got 20 kilos to offload.
yeah. So you guys could choose what you guys want to do. So don't necessarily mean if a mission comes up, you guys can say no, we don't want to do that. We want to do this instead.
We could always give it back to Dorothy.
We could.
Oh, yeah. So you want to not just be neutral with this guy, you want us to... This will definitely be picking up an enemy. I'm not opposed, but it might be he's definitely well-funded. Might be biting off a little bit too much.
We give it back to Dorothy, get another job to take Dorothy out again.
He's not... Next time he sees this drug popping up on the street, he's not going to assume they made more. He's going to assume it came back from us.
He's gonna think the same thing when Militech gets it too, so...
Yeah, but at least that's not on the streets. And if it is, it's in the streets of some far-off country. Do we got any way to get in contact with Dorothy, even? You just want to stake out her place and hope she comes back.
You could just blast the Wizard of Oz movie really loud in the combat zone and see what happens.
Oh shit, they got the flying car.
They draw any vindictive gang member that's now starting to come down from their highs.
They'll be looking for a fix. They're already addicted to the drug.
If we sell it back to them.
At least that's one way of offloading it.
That's fair. I'd put that at roughly the most dangerous thing we could possibly do. But it's definitely an option.
Nah, the most dangerous thing is to go give it to the clowns.
Another potential customer, yes.
I mean, if you could find somebody, as you guys are thinking about this, can someone give me a streetwise check just talking about, drugs and, I guess Doc did it already, so I'll use this instead. Unless you want to give me another one, Doc.
I have negatives, so if somebody else wants to roll, go for it.
J0.
Like, I should not be making decisions right now.
I think Raw will actually roll as well. He's thinking about it. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Shades. Kind of what you're thinking about now is that right now, this drug, right now at this moment, you guys have the drugs, the building was just blown up, you guys just had them. if you sit on them for too long, you think that eventually news will get out that hey, the people who are selling Emerald City, their building was just blown up. What the heck happened? And then as you guys try and sell it, people might be like, I don't know. The last people who were making these drugs, they all got blown up. So it could be one of those things where the longer you wait, the harder it might get to sell them or convince people to sell them.
Get it
Or
out
to buy
before
'em.
the news spreads too far. Look at everybody. How long do we want to wait for Major Styles to give us a call back?
72-hour rule.
I was gonna say 24 hours. I think 72 is probably better. She might be busy. Who knows?
Oh, see, I think somebody was gonna go find a fight club.
Does any in terms of looking for a fight club, how you guys plan to do that?
Can you just, can you just look it up on the net?
I mean, you could. That'll be a library search.
Yeah, we're not
you
that
can also
good at these. Sorry, go on.
you can do a library search if you want to look it up on the net, on the city net, see if you can find something. You can also ask around.
I will go ask the bartender. So I feel like she
Alright.
probably would know. Sorry, I gotta get off Amazon here. Gotta close it. I've been looking at. There's a really cool sword in there that's just like the 1,000-degree knife, and it's like a
Yeah.
massive sword.
There's also a sword that you can install your poison into as well.
I saw that. I was looking at that. They're very expensive, is the thing. So like I can't build it, so I have to buy it. But anyway, I'm going to close my agent and force myself off Amazon, and go over to Marianne.
All right. She comes up and says, "What are you having?"
Just you could just get like a whatever you think is the best thing here.
All right. She looks you up and down and says, looks like you need a coffee and cinnamon roll."
That's wonderful. Yes, thank you.
All right.
So I was wondering, while you're going to get that, do you know of any possible places in the area that have good fight clubs or martial arts studios?
She puts your coffee down, and then unwraps a package, and like something like now that something has touched air, it kind of like inflates, and then there's like a little cinnamon roll on a plate. She then says 20 eddies. Puts her hands out.
I give her 25 and a wink.
Okay, trying to be a sweet talker. I see. Fight clubs. Martial arts. You probably can find. I think there was a dojo somewhere in between Little China and Old Japantown. What was that name of that that building? And give me a second. I'm gonna go load because there's actually a building I need to find. Hold on 1 second.
Alrighty. I enjoy my cinnamon roll.
Now, this Amazon app would be the best if it had a wish list button.
I opened a Google Doc and I'm writing everything down that I want. I'm making my own wish list.
Okay, where is it at? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you can buy a flying car.
Guanbo Tower. Yeah, Guanbo Tower in Little China.
Wombo Tower.
Yeah, here. I'll put it in chat.
Are they a kind of rough and tumble thing, or are they?
So, Guambo, Guango, I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me double check here. What about, how did you say this? Yeah, Guambo. Yeah, Guambo. All right, so Guambo Tower. She says, I think there's this this very wealthy man from somewhere in China. I'm not sure. He brought up the old tower in Little China and has been renovating it. And I believe they have there's like a martial arts dojo slash fight club in there. I'm not sure exactly how what they're about, but I think they're. I mean, what do you mean they're up and up?
Well, we were just probably looking for someone to take some stuff off our hands, but I'll put them on the list. I'll look into them. Thanks. Any like boxing arenas for brawls and such?
You could probably find something like that maybe in South Night City.
South Night City. Okay.
I know the what's that gang of really tough looking kids, something
Yeah.
butt kickers.
A little more specific. Oh.
Butt kickers, I think their name was.
Butt
I think
kickers.
they have a fight club somewhere down there.
Butt kickers. Okay, that is a name. All right.
The butt kickers.
Isn't that the guys we all killed?
Yeah, we definitely killed a lot of them.
Oops. All right, I will bring it to my career's attention then. All right, well, thank you for the coffee and the lovely conversation and the cinnamon roll.
No problem, honey.
And I will take my cinnamon roll and my coffee and return to my friends.
The forlorn hope, just a cyberpunk Waffle House.
It's a diner, yeah.
It's an IHOP.
It's like an old diner where many of the old back in the day solos. This used to be like the main spot to get jobs. Everybody always sat here, and fixers came here and did things back in the the 2020s. And then after the nuke went off and everything went off, and started rebuilding, it kind of fell out. And so this is just a place where many of the old back in the day solos come and hang out. It's has a lot of reverence for that. Many of the big names started off many of the big names from back then, and big names now started off in the forlorn hope. The main spot nowadays is the Afterlife.
Alright.
I take half my cinnamon roll and I give it to Fenris. Who's playing games on his phone, probably.
Yeah, no, he's playing games on his phone. Thing.
Right. So, Fenris, if you actually want to do digital gladiators, what you need to do is make a new character that is a solo, and that'll be your digital gladiator solo.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make one that's just like a moon.
Right.
just like Amen, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have butt kickers, by the way. I don't think I've heard of them, but they might have a rough and tumble fight club we can sell these drugs to.
Last time I ran into them, I get the impression they were a little bit more talk than action.
Well, that just means they need the drugs.
if you want to actually try to sell to people that we, had a run-in with, we can try it. But
Ra turns to Yaman and says, "There were no witnesses."
That's right. No witnesses.
that we know of, it's in a crowded part of the university district. Anybody could have a window open.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, you're being a negative Nancy.
I'm just letting you know the odds whenever you propose these things.
I mean, I wasn't there. So,
Hey, I'm pretty sure this was your idea to grab the drugs.
My idea to grab the drugs, yes, to offload to the man who wanted the drugs off the street.
we may have gone off plan just a little bit, but we can try to use them for leverage one way or another. If Styles doesn't get back to us, we can try to offload them to the butt kickers. We heard, I have that Guangbo Tower, but I don't know how inclined they would. I guess I need to go check them out and see if they're a rough and tumble drug type people, you know?
Sounds good to me.
But for now, I guess we should try to secure the drugs.
Okay.
Like Doc was trying to do. And just kind of wait for a call back.
I'd just like to point out where I'm still dealing with this AI problem, and now we have 30 kilos of drugs.
20.
20.
Yeah, only 20. And the AI problem is your problem.
It's
It's good.
Do you want help with that, Fenris? Like, do you want assistance from a tech?
I mean, if you could think you could help out,
I don't know
it's
what I could do
spooking
to help.
it's spooking me out. I'm gonna be honest. It's spooking.
Have you tried plugging them into a computer that's disconnected from the net?
Yeah. You have to make a virtual environment thing.
Okay. Well, can you just put them on your agent, maybe?
I think it's a bad idea.
Pick up a burner agent, see what they do.
Yeah, last time I gave them access to a camera, they just like disappeared. So I'm gonna have to deal with the consequences of that later. That's future Fenris's problem.
Yeah, that's not your problem right now, so don't worry about it. Okay. Well, I guess you could try just chucking into the river. I mean, there's no net down there, am I right? Like,
Yeah, let them sink it to the bottom of the marina. If you don't want to deal with it, throw it away.
I mean, I don't want to. That's like kill. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think AI can drown. They'd just be stuck forever in the darkness of the marina, alone.
Wait, should the tech be destroyed? The thing's not waterproof.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
You want me to shoot it for you before you throw it in?
No, I mean, I want to like figure it out. Stole killing people shouldn't be possible. I mean, it was like if you just found out Bigfoot's been alive this whole time and now there's like 70 of them.
Well, aren't these like Bigfoot clones? Like,
Yeah,
artificial Bigfoots.
Right, but it's still like one AI is a problem. Like having, I don't know, 100 on like a portable hard drive in my apartment's like a.
You try to isolate one.
I haven't tried
And
yet.
what do you plan to do with them? I guess.
I don't know yet.
I don't know. I mean, I get where you're coming from. Like, I don't know. It's.
Don't worry, you'll think better once you get all patched up. You know, you're kind of weakening a little still.
It's been a long day.
I
Just
can give you
enjoy
the
your
reasonable
cinnamon
course of action with your AI problem, but you're not gonna want to hear it, I don't think. So
What,
I'll
you what, delete them?
go into the microwave.
Well, yeah,
Keep
but I
going with
already
it.
lost like a couple hundred of them. It's not like deleting them is gonna fix it.
To make the
Microwave.
problem go away on your end. What's done is done.
Just put it in a box.
Plus, we left all the ones at the apartment. Who knows? NYPD or whatever Probably lost them all already anyway.
Mm. I'll figure it out.
Speaking of throwing things in the marina, though, I still have that severed head. Should I
What?
just kind
You
of...
throw out the souvenir?
Should I chuck that in the marina too, or I mean, it's kind of sitting in our refrigerator at home.
I imagine you probably have it in
No,
the
it's
freezer
not.
at the least, right?
Wait. The one with the body sculpting guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still
Kenneth
have
Doll,
it.
his head. There.
It's in the freezer with the margarita blood mix.
Well, I don't know. You do whatever you want with it.
I feel like the conversation comes up like once a week, and everybody just kind of shrugs it off, like nobody really wants to fuck with it, so they just leave it, and it just gets more and more freezer burnt.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, we could try to find a collector, or... I mean, you'll be repaired. Maybe I could find a collector.
You're looking for a headhunter.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I'll try that over the
Says-
next few days.
As you guys are having a chuckle.
taxidermist.
As you guys were having a chuckle, Mariana comes over and says, "Can I get you guys anything? You guys been sitting here for a while."
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
have
on
a
me.
margarita.
Can I?
Just a water for me.
Ooh,
Can I
I
get
don't know
it?
if they
honey,
do
you look like-
alcohol here.
you look like you need a waffle. She looks at you, Fenris.
I mean, I could use a waffle. Do you guys got like juice? Like apple
I have
juice?
some. I have some synthetic apple juice if you're looking for that.
Oh, yeah. He nods.
All right, a waffle and a synthetic apple juice, water. You got your cinnamon roll. What was that? Handsome. She turns to you, Shades. Handsome.
One margarita.
All right.
We're celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
The absolute gall.
It's like walking into an IHOP and going, I would like a margarita, please.
All right.
Well,
get
the
you guys your
closest
orders.
thing you got to it.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Wait. Called you handsome.
I mean, look at him. She's right.
Yeah, I'm the only one here at the table not bleeding.
It's true.
And she can't see Almond's face. So
Wait, yeah. Mom, do you want anything to eat?
I'm just gonna stare at you.
I mean,
I'm good,
Got it.
thank you.
You do eat though, right? Or you all synthetic now?
Ra turns and says, "Yeah, he does eat."
It's a mystery.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
Rob.
I mean, Amin went to the restaurant. He'll show you. Like, he'll reach up and he'll pull down like he'll pull like a little flap, and you can see there's like a little opening in the very bottom of the mask.
Oh, you put the. So like a little elevator for the
Mary-
food.
Mary
Like-
brings out the water.
Like a
Amin
like a
reaches into their
nutcracker?
pocket and they pull out a reusable straw.
Oh, when she saw you, she gave you a straw
Straw,
with
straw,
the
nice,
water.
Nice.
Yeah.
He see the water getting drank.
Wait,
Mhm.
Ra, does it come off?
Amin looks at Ra. Amin
Ra-
Ra
Ra-
knows not to answer that.
Yeah, Ra looked at you, and then looked at him, and then shrugged. Gotta ask the boss that.
I mean, he doesn't say anything about himself. He doesn't.
We're here to work, do jobs, not form a friend group. I'm not looking for a brother, Fenners. Looking for a net runner.
No, yeah, this is like a clan. This is like a clan in like the games, you know, like
This is
we
my second job.
become better with interpersonal connections.
That's right.
Like, have you heard of the power of friendship? It's like all the rage, and like on the shows.
I don't need your friendship, I need your skill set.
Listen, Fenris, I've been trying to break him down for the past, like, how many years? It is a futile effort.
No worries, Fenris.
No,
I understand both of you. We work better if you work together closely. And I understand. Family comes first.
Alvin gives you a very slight nod.
Sedmet turns to you, Shade, says, "Yeah, family comes first."
Wait, so do you got your own like corporate security? Like if someone like if you're about to die, does like whoever you work for show up and like clean house, or are you that not that important yet?
I work
Sedmet
for,
looks at you, Almond.
let's see. Oh, is it Fenris was asking Sekhmet?
No, he's
No.
asking you, but he said
Oh.
second looks at you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna just say something like that. Ron, Sekhmet know not to answer questions.
I
Wait,
feel like I am also unable to answer these questions, so I'm just gonna sit here and smile.
Trying to say you want us to move along. Well, we're gonna spend half the night role playing and half the night looking at the Amazon.
All right,
Oh.
so
We're doing both
She
at the
comes-
same time.
yeah, she comes back and hands you guys all your stuff. You get your waffle, Fenris. You get your. She gives you a synthetic beer, Shades, but it has a lime,
Is it
Has
in a
lime
fancy
juice in it.
glass?
and it's in a fancy glass.
Wonderful.
So you basically paid margarita prices for half a wine or half of a beer.
Pretty much like a Corona with lime in it, but
I hope
colored green.
I hope Fenris's waffle is like a circle and a smiley face.
The syrup is filling up 2 squares, and then the bottom rounded is filled up. So the smiley face is made up of the syrup.
oh shoot! This is the way my mom used to do it.
You should put like whipped cream on it to like make it like have a
Yeah, no,
hairstyle.
she put the whipped cream and then the chocolate chips as
Yeah.
the pupils.
Yeah.
No, it's not a chocolate chip waffle. It's just regular plain waffle,
Oh,
kind of like an Eggo.
Eggo, those frozen Eggos.
wait, Moon, you said you needed my skills. Who started this group? I got the invite from a Moon. Who started this?
I was looking for people with this particular skill set. Daedalus was looking for a group with a particular skill set. I think the story is likely the same. We all needed somebody that could do something.
Almond and I are a package deal. She finger guns.
Segment raw. As long as they're paid.
You know-
When you say that, Ra turns to you and says, "Am I on the clock right now?"
What do you think?
Here's a time card.
All right.
Punches out.
He takes a sip. He takes a sip of his apple juice too.
I will give Raw a piece of my cinnamon roll as well.
Oh, see, Raw's never not been paid for his time.
Yeah.
He just likes to be a cheeky boy.
He does great, okay? He fails a lot of the time, but he's here for moral support, you know?
As long as he's ride or die. That's what we're looking for. I don't care what he does on the side. He could fuck up all the roles he wants. As long as he's loyal.
All right. Let's see here. All right. Okay. So, yeah, you guys. She hands you out your things. You guys kind of have two kind of avenues you can go locally, for the drugs. There's Gunbo Tower.
The butt
There's
kickers.
there's the butt kickers, and there's Major Styles who you've contacted, but you're not sure when she's going to get back to you. You also know from Shades that the longer you wait, the harder it will be to sell the stuff to rent. The normal people that are in Night City. What else? You guys are also beat up, so you may want to take some time to try and heal. And you're not sure how the person that sold that you just finished this contract with took your guys' actions.
I think we should wait that 72 hours, like Doc suggested, for Styles to come back. Or get back to us, I should say. And
no
if that
problem with that.
fails, I think we should try to contact the butt kickers. If we're worried about them recognizing us from the murder we did, Daedalus wasn't there, so like I can try to just offload the drugs to them. I'm not super picky at what they give us, just because I'd rather not have these drugs in the first place. So if they want to just give us like 1,000 eddies for them, it is what it is.
If you're gonna wait, if you're gonna try that, you should at least wait a couple days until you're healed up.
Oh yeah, oh don't worry, I got it. I heal quickly, I'm sure.
In the meantime, I say we just wait a couple days and see how things develop.
Sounds good to me. While we have the 3 days of waiting, give me your laundry. I can fix it. Theoretically.
I'll send Raw over with it. You sure you know how to fix armor, though? That pile's been getting bigger.
Oh, wait.
Keep
It's
sewing
just
the
my armor.
pants on the legs on the arms.
Wait, do you have multiple masks? Do you have to wash them?
He gets like a AC unit in there when it gets hot.
I mean, Amon does hearing that reaches up and does flip a switch, and you can hear like a filter going, as if there's like a breathing mask integrated into it.
You gotta wash it.
Fenris, between you and I, who do you think has better cleanliness practices?
Hey.
Tell me about washing. You're wearing 3-day-old pajamas, Fenris.
Hey, no one told me that it was gonna take 3 days. No.
I think you just.
I
think you just forgot where you left your laundry, didn't you?
I woke up thinking it was gonna be a normal job, and then I got shot.
I mean, you should have expected to get shot.
You showed up in 3-day-old pajamas to a normal job.
Technically you got stabbed.
Yeah, I got stabbed.
Yeah, and 2,000 eddies not really a normal job.
It is for Fenris, apparently. He just rolled out of bed. He was.
Yeah,
Remember, he was 15 minutes late. You didn't take that time to change clothes. What were you doing?
Hey, the raid stops for no man.
Your cooldowns were fresh, didn't they?
You been swiping again?
And I bring this to tonight's one. Brought to you by Lotus Wood. All right, let's get out of here. What are we doing?
All right, I'll take you guys back to the dashboard so you can look around for stuff, and I'll show you where Gunboat Tower is and where the butt kickers are somewhere in South Night City. Fenris, as a local expert, maybe when you're not beat up, you can do a check to see if you know where they might hang out or congregate. As a local expert Shade's living in Little China, and based on her talking, and Gunboat Tower being such a pretty famous tower, I'll just show you where it is in Little China. You see here.
We have Doc look at Almond too before he leaves.
Oh, I could have a raw try again too.
Oh, Fenris didn't get stabilized, right? He's still
Correct.
Yeah, Fenris hasn't got stabilized, and Almond hasn't got stabilized. You can ask Doc Stowe to do it, and he will succeed for the eddies.
I'll let raw try again.
Technically, Shades needs it also.
Okay. Oh, Chase needs it too. Okay.
Yeah, since I'm not
I
at
sent
full
it into
health.
raw as long as he didn't get a 1.
All right. So yeah, you're good.
Okay. Nice.
You're good. So you can start the natural healing process once you guys start taking days of breaks.
Imagine.
Go ahead. All right. So 12.
if we can't stabilize Fenris, I'd recommend he just come to the M&M for a few days to be hatched up by Doc. We have a cat. You can hang out with the cat while you play games.
You ever seen a cat before, Fenris?
Fenris has been there. I'm sure he's seen him.
Yeah, I'm
The-
sure. They've
the
been
cat
around.
lurks. The cat lurks around, yeah.
PU17 on the map. So this location right here is inside Gumbo Tower. So the public library is inside the tower as well.
Oh man, that's right next
And
door.
Shades, you would actually know, you probably have this history being part of your family and being where you're from and everything like that. The Gumbo Tower used to be a radio station tower called KLIA 99.2. It specialized in news and radio dramas. And then last year, the Little China Redevelopment Association purchased the building and began renovating it. And they started putting tenants inside of it. So inside this tower there's a medical center, there's a public library, and a couple other local areas too, local businesses too. So there's that martial arts dojo / fight club that's there as well. Now, what I don't know. You let me know if you spend some time inside this location doing anything. Pretty sure your family might do some of the nomad work here, but you can let me know how involved Shades is inside this community.
I'm assuming Shade still runs jobs for the family from time to time when they need work.
The question is, would you be involved with would you be would this tower be a place that Shades has gone to before, has done has visited, interacted with the people there, things like that?
Well, we went to the robbery a few times. Take the cousins, let them check out books.
Okay. So not heavily involved, but you've been there before, and more than once, probably.
Yeah, just more familiar than anything.
Okay. Like the place, but you're not like part of the helping doing the helping the what you call it, the Little China Redevelopment. Yeah. Okay. I will say that considering what you've told me about your family and kind of what has happened, I think they would probably have done jobs for the Little China Redevelopment Association in terms of like moving stuff around for them. But other than that, and maybe you've done a job or two before, but I would say your family has some dealings with them at some point.
Okay.
The nature of that relationship, whether it's a happy one or a strenuous one or anything like that, we'll find out. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna make this be. We're just gonna make this be configure ownership. We're gonna make this be limited so you guys can see it. But what the heck? Can you guys see that? This is Gumbo Tower.
Let's see. Keep
yes.
I think it's not working actually now. Oh,
yeah, I see it.
This here. Does it look weird to you? Like, is it a big square? Or does it look like everything?
Pin.
Yeah, I just see a...
Okay, normal pin. Okay.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like a huge square. But as long as it's looking right for you guys, it's okay. Okay. All right. So that's where Gumbo Tower is. All right. So, you guys are gonna just go, take your 72, go home and rest.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Before we break down into downtime, we forgot something very important when we started. I need to know what Jeff the vampire looks like now using the Faxpiration question.
Oh, that's true.
Wherever Jeff is, we need a
That is
check.
true.
So I was
Okay.
thinking about it that entire time.
Okay.
And it just
It
was
would-
really important.
It would have been as soon as you guys were leaving the place, which was probably about. I would say that's probably. I got to move the time forward. So when we started the game, it was about you guys at 16 with all the time that went. So it would be around this time. It's 4:00. He'll be wearing a high collar, generic chic, black shirt with like a really long V neck. So like the collar is high and open. He doesn't have it buttoned all the way up so that some of his chest pops out. It's a solid black shirt, and he's wearing burgundy jeans and what you call it black loafers.
Fantastic. What a man. Peak fashion.
Yep.
Always impeccably dressed, that Jeff.
His hair. He does have a bit of it was kind of a humid day, so his hair is not in the best shape. But he's doing his thing.
Nice.
Good. Thank you. I can rest easy now.
Yep.
Jeff somewhere just sneezes.
All right. Okay, so if you guys are gonna go rest, let me just see if anything happens when you guys. Okay, is everybody going to their own place? Or are you guys hanging out together while you're resting?
I don't know. Let's go to his own place.
Okay, you're heading to your own place. Okay.
And I'm gonna hang out with us outside of work hours.
Doc and Daedalus, you're going to the meat machine.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right,
Fenris, he can hang out with us until he gets stabilized at least.
Okay. Go ahead and roll Fenris' stabilization check then.
Alrighty. Not a 1. There
Right.
you go.
All right. You needed to beat a 15, so you did. All right. So Fenris is now stabilized. And then I think the only person left was Shades.
Can I get Doc to give me a quick look over?
Sure.
All right, you're good. All right, so you guys head home. With your hard-earned eddies. And let me see here. Okay, yeah, all right. So you guys are able to rest for the day. We'll start. Well, this day doesn't count because you guys. This is the day you got hurt. So starting tomorrow, you'll be able to take the 18th. If you spend the 18th resting, then you'll heal up. So we'll move a day forward. So dawn. And we'll move the day
Let's
up.
glad they installed those antibodies.
All right. Yeah, did everybody install those antibodies?
Ramen definitely did. Doubles the healing rate.
Yep. So you
It's a good
guys,
drug.
He
gonna
said
get the
he's
what?
gonna do drugs.
No, there's a drug that doubles healing rate.
Oh yeah, I think it's just antibiotic. You can buy it or make it.
Mhm.
yeah, as a med tech, you can just make it. If you get your cryo thing up, you can get access to a tank and just rest in that.
I figure this was worth the 500 eddies. It's only got 2 manage loss. I mean, just.
Can I have that drug that I don't need to sleep? Doc, if you have it on you.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. You get hit with
Excuse me.
surge.
Hell yeah. I can craft all night.
If you're crafting, then you're not healing.
Oh man.
You could heal all night.
Dang, never mind. I will. I'll heal first before doing that.
So you don't. So you don't take. So you don't take. You don't get the surge. Hit with the surge. All right.
No, I will need to sleep for resting.
Okay. All right. So the 18th, you guys are spending it resting.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yes.
so.
All right. So you guys heal two. If you have the cyberware for it, you heal 2 times your body. If you don't, you heal 1 time your body.
So it's only body times will when you have speed
A speed
heal.
heal.
Right? Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So whatever your body score is, that's how much healing you get. Keep in mind that once a day, you can also get hit by a speed heal, so you could, speed it up by normal rest healing, and then injecting yourself with a speed heal.
I don't have enough speed heal to do that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good with just
I
hanging
can't
out.
do any. I can't do any crafting today.
Nope,
I have
nope.
to.
Gotta sleep.
If you let me, if I hit you with speed heal, so you heal faster, I'm gonna have to spend more time to make it. It's not like a huge deal, but I mean, if you want it, I'll do it.
No, I can wait. I think if I want to heal to full, oh man, I'll need like 4 days of sleep to get
Just
back to
life.
full.
I have to get shot a couple times.
Damn. Dale's is probably like looking at her workbench, and she's just kind of like, she's like picking her fingernails. She's like, I really want to go craft some stuff right now, man.
You can always pay somebody for it as well. You can always go to medical services and get a speed heal injected.
How much would
How
that
much would
cost
How
theoretically?
much would that cost? Yeah.
Let me see here. Medical treatment.
I feel bad that we're making Doc do it, because that's like time he has
Oh.
to spend doing it.
500 eddies.
500 eddies, jeez.
Jeez.
What if you have trauma team coverage? They give you a discount?
No, trauma team coverage. What it does, if you have the 500 version of trauma team, all they do is get you out of danger and to a hospital.
Oh,
If you
man.
spend for the full executive suite, they'll do the treatment for you. When they pick you up.
No,
That's part of the coverage.
I'm gonna do the cheap way. Just lay in bed. Doing some light work,
Yeah, I will refrain from crafting. I will just help
Okay.
Mikaris with her homework.
All right, Fenris, don't forget to heal up whatever your body is.
Body, say. Oh, yeah.
So you get that much additional HP. All right, so that'll be the 18th.
Doc will use a speed heal on himself.
Okay, so go ahead and do that before I move the day.
So if I rest and then use a speed heal, do I get the regular body plus what I get from speed heal?
Yeah.
Or just, okay.
Yeah, injecting yourself with a speed heal does not interrupt your resting.
Okay, got it.
So if you want to heal fast, the best way to do it is, if you have speed heal, is to rest and inject yourself with a speed heal, because then you'll heal your body plus will for the day.
You sure you don't want that, Daedalus?
I really, really do, but
It's
I
my
don't
last
wanna,
one.
I feel bad at having you make more.
Well, how long does it take you to make speed heal? I think it's like isn't that like
it takes an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
give me that. Yeah,
But it does cost you 200 eddies.
It costs money though. It costs
I'll-
300 for 4 doses.
We
that
on the
is
big
not
jobs now,
Yeah,
bro.
300.
So I'll give you 200 eddies. That's no problem.
Okay, I've spent it, so you can give yourself body plus will.
Yeah.
That's the last one.
Alrighty. And I will. I'm gonna give you eddies for that. I'll give you 200 eddies.
I'm gonna spend 1,000 in a minute here. Don't worry.
All right. I'll write 2 Doc for the reason. All right. And how much is this heal again? I'm sorry. I think I missed that.
Body plus
Body
will.
body plus will. So whatever your body score is, whatever your
Ooh.
will score is, add them together, and that's what you get as
Oh,
HP.
My will is really high. Nice. Cool. Awesome. I should be all set tomorrow then.
Right. So that's the end of the 18th, and then we'll move over to. Does anybody help Fenris before we move to the next day?
With
Fenris, do you want to notice? Do you guys give Fenris a speed heal or no?
I don't have one.
don't have any.
That's
Okay,
it.
oh, that's true. Yeah, you don't have any more. Unless you spend time. Yeah, you spend the day
That's
resting,
why
not making
I'm trying to
drugs.
heal up. I'm trying to heal up as fast as possible, so that way I can just
Yeah.
Oh
start.
yeah, no,
cranking.
don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry.
All right, next day.
He's content resting. He's playing League of Legends or something, you know.
Yeah, I'm grinding my gladiator character up.
Oh my God.
All right. So the
They have
19th,
5-day-old
you guys.
pajamas now.
The 19th, you guys spent it resting.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
This
All right.
is
Heal up the again body.
Major style
Unless-
still
and
not
shift-
returning our call. What the heck?
Oh, yeah, hold on,
Is
let me
this
check.
48 hours or is this 24 hours technically now?
So
This
so
is 70.
from when you called her, at the end of the day, when you guys were at the diner,
Yeah.
you
17.
guys went home, and then by the time you guys got home, it was probably like around, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. And then you guys went to sleep for there, and then the 19th was the first day of you guys, resting.
No, 18th.
So you woke up the night.
Right.
You woke up the 18th. Sorry, you woke up the 18th and rested that entire day.
No
And
phone
then, yeah, let me check something here. She's supposed to be doing right now. Okay, yeah, no phone call.
call. This son of a.
All right. So the 19th. All right, the 19th, you guys are spending it resting as well, all right?
Oh, they are. Shade's got other plans now.
Okay,
Yeah,
Shades,
I
what are
am
you?
no
What,
longer.
all right, Shades, you're good. As in, you're resting. Did you have to rest on the 19th?
No.
No, I didn't either. So I'm good.
Okay.
I'm at max. Now.
Okay.
I'll let Shades go first though.
All right.
I'd call up my Uncle Tao to
Mhm.
see what he knows about Guangbo and the dojo that's in the tower.
All right.
Mostly of, who goes and, who comes and goes, clientele.
So he said that it's based off what he knows, it's run by a person named hold on 1 second. Get this name right. Where is it here? Mikhail Pardee. So let me put their name in chat. There. And for the most part, they seem to be at least on the front, they seem to be like a pretty respectable dojo. They they allow some of they kind of somewhat babysit some of the kids there by training them at this dojo. People go there and train as a way of exercise and learn discipline and stuff like that. At least on the surface. He does say that he has heard that I don't know if it's he doesn't know. He says he doesn't know if Mikhail knows this or not, but there are rumors of a fight club. Where people who feel like they want to prove their skills, test out their cyberware and stuff like that. They might run some fights under Mikhail's knowledge. For the most part, though, he says that it's usually like form of entertainment. People go there to watch people, do their thing, um, test out their skills and their mastery of their martial arts. The way he describes it, he kind of looks like it's pretty devastating. Like some people get really hurt in these fights. Pretty no holds bars match.
That sounds perfect. They're
But,
already people getting hurt.
But he does say that it does seem like it's about proving your strength and your ability.
There'll be a bunch of like hardcore disciplined people that are less likely to take drugs, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Depends on who you talk to. Everybody's an individual.
I'm interested on 19th. He's not interested in all that.
Ain't Taco Town.
No problem. Hey, you're I heard your crew's been getting some work done. I might have something for you later, just so keep an ear out.
Something for the family?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. It might end up being something personal. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know.
Alright. Give me a ring.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Shades makes the call to his uncle. Get some information. Dallas, you said you were going to do something? Oh, wait, she's AFK. All right. Anybody else who is resting, go ahead. Add your body to your HP again. If you have the cyberware.
Yep, good to go.
And keep in mind, if you wanted to buy something that's less than 100 eddies, or make any calls and stuff like that, you could do that while resting.
I think I'm alright.
Does Almond get a call on the 19th?
On the 19th, you do get a call from Greece.
What's Grease for?
He says, "I got that scope that you're looking for."
Perfect. I'll meet you at the usual spot.
Oh, I need to buy this net architecture.
He says, and I believe your friend Doc was looking for something as well.
Yeah, grenade launcher undercarriage for his rifle.
Yeah, I'm gonna phone up Doc, bring him into the call.
He says, "I have both of these for you, and like I said, 800. So, the usual spot. Okay. These weren't the easiest things to get."
I think Amon had to pay 800 for. Shit, I forgot what he said.
I paid $750.
Yeah, you were Doc was 750. Almond was 800.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure you weren't getting shortchanged there.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, once they will agree, once they meet up, he'll pay the 800.
Okay. So you have now your targeting scope for your rifle, and Doc, you have the upgrade for the undercarriage grenade launcher for your assault rifle.
Yes. Hey, Icarus, can you go buy me some grenades?
He turns to you and says, "Oh, really? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll go to there's a bodega down the street that sells them."
Here's 1,000 eddies. Give me a
How many-
variety.
Oh man. Hey, she looks at you, Doc. Looks at the you resting the entire time and says, "Well, there's a finder's fee."
Shut up.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
So
The
Look at-
finder's
look
fee.
at-
The finder's fee is I patch you up for
Oh,
free
man.
when you need it.
Hey, I'm not the one going out and getting okay, well,
I'll
in
show
that
you how to
case-
use it.
All right, go ahead and give me a persuasion.
I can't beat this kid. Persuasion. I'll spend 4 luck on this.
Okay.
This kid won't fleece me again.
Pretty much.
All right. Let me see here. She's just gonna roll. Cool. Okay. All right. So she says, "Okay, but you're gonna owe me."
Yeah.
She runs out, and heads to the local bodega to pick up some grenades. Because that's just how Night City is. You could just go to the corner store and buy grenades. All right.
Perfect.
Let's
Better
see
show her
here.
how to use this.
Or how to use the rifle. Yeah.
Other
we
grenades
don't
for
get a-
everyone.
If we haven't got a call by the evening of the 19th,
I was going to get to that. So she runs out to go get those. About midday, maybe like around. Let me check something here. Okay, yeah, about noon your time, your guys' time. You do get a call back from Major Styles, Amin,
This is Domin.
and she says, "Okay, so what is this thing that you said is going to change the way war works?"
This line secure enough to talk about details related to work.
1 second. She says, "I'll call you back." All right, you get a call. She hangs up. A minute later, you get another call back. She says, "Okay, what is this about?"
All right. Let's see. Recently, I was working around in the combat zone. We came across a small quantity of a certain substance that has been hitting the streets recently. You might have heard of it, called Emerald City.
Hmm.
Have you heard about the effects it has?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you know,
Let's
Common
say-
would have pulled in, like, get the whole group chat going.
Okay. She says, "Okay, a local street jug. What does this have to do with war?"
Doc will
And-
prompt Amun on how to dress up the effects of the drug in relative to how it could affect a soldier
Yeah, it's good.
on the battlefield. In
Okay.
that we're kind of maximizing the effect that they don't feel pain, they get aggressive, and kind of minimizing the side effects of the hallucination. And you just giving them some, like, a little bit of a teaser on what kind of applications they could use it for.
Perfect.
Right, so
I need the rundown.
Okay, you do that. So I'm gonna consider this a complimentary check. I
Sure.
want you to give me either you can give me
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, it would be a med tech check.
Oh, medtech. All right.
Yeah,
It's been a while. I got to remember how to do that.
it'd be under your rolls. Yeah.
I can't spend luck on it. Interesting.
Oh my goodness. All right. Amin, you definitely have a +1 on this persuasion check.
All right, and then I'll burn my last 2 luck.
All right.
And I'll hide it.
Oh man. Whew. I'm glad you spent that luck. All right.
Good thing, yeah.
So she
She
says, I see. And is there any information? Okay, before I continue, is there any information you left out about this drug?
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I think we should give her everything, because otherwise she might be like, you screwed me, and then just be pissed.
No, we're just doing the sales job thing where we're just minimizing the negatives and amplifying the positives.
Yeah. I understand that part, but like, do you mention where you guys got it or anything like that, or
Oh.
who it came from, or any of the anything like that? If no, it's okay. I'm just wondering if because she's probably most likely gonna ask.
I think we'd put it
So
that we don't have a constant supply, and that if you wanted more, you'd have to make it yourself. We'd like work that in.
Okay.
Like this is
All
kind
right.
of us offloading something, and then like putting her, like giving her a heads up, and like letting her know like this stuff is out there, and if they want Militech can like work on it. But otherwise, like we're out after this transaction, basically.
Okay. She's gonna say, okay, and why are you trying to, like, you found this drug? It was you said it was called Emerald City, and it was on the streets of Night City, and you guys have come up with a large quantity of it and cannot make more, and you want to supply it to me, to Militech, as a and for us to do what we want with it.
Exactly. You can analyze it, see if you can make more. If not, you've got enough doses of the stuff for whatever endeavors you need to use it for. And then we don't have to try and slowly trickle out 20 kilograms of drugs. We've got other avenues to pursue to offload it, but we'd like to build some goodwill with you, and we know you're good for it.
Need quickly text. Freaking biotech didn't even want all this stuff.
She's gonna say, okay, and can you remind me where you got where this what's the origin of these drugs? Where do they come from?
Local street gang, they won't be posing a problem anymore.
I see. And this local street gang just happened to invent a new drug.
Seems that way.
Okay, and you have come over this and told me about this, and what are you guys getting out of this?
Rent money. And maybe selection, the option to buy from you, maybe.
Well, I can tell you right now, you won't get that. The option to buy this. If this turns out to be what it is, we're gonna make sure that no one knows about this thing. I'm pretty sure you know how how the corporate process works.
See, is she implying that like she's gonna have us killed if she has to go through with this transaction? To like silence us?
Go ahead and give me a human perception check.
Okay, I feel like it should be okay. I've sent it.
All right, yeah, I gotcha. All right. It sounds like what she's saying is that if she gets this and it turns out to be exactly what you guys are talking about, Militech is going to make sure that they're the only people who have this.
And we're not.
And it's only Militech.
That's fine with us. I don't think we're interested in a side business.
So, like, pretty much she's implying that there's no way that you guys are going to be able to buy this drug from them if they make it.
No. He was saying maybe the opportunity to buy like Militech stuff from her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whoops, my bad.
Weaponry.
Yeah. I'm not.
Okay, so the idea is
yeah.
so okay. All right.
If you got a contact that runs a store somewhere that could maybe give us the time of day and a discount.
Let me see here. Okay, let me see. Okay, my contacts in Night City aren't that strong, as you know. That's not where I'm usually based. But and I'm not going to let Militech know that I got this from just some random edge runner group in Night City. So, and you guys have done me has helped me a lot in the past. I remember Fenris attempting to save my daughter. The work you guys have done has been appreciated. So, what I can do for you is get you into contact with possibly get you an invite to a very exclusive night market.
Mm.
Amin'll, like, just to the group, you'll say, what do y'all think? Seems like a pretty decent deal.
I think so.
We could ask for some eddies on top of that. Eddies and info sounds like a fair trade for info and drugs.
Sounds good to me.
Works for shades.
Yep.
So she says, I'll pay you a lump sum of 200. What is it? Let me check here. 2,500 eddies, and get you guys invited to a exclusive night market.
Amin sends a thumbs up emoji to the others. I don't know. That seems like a pretty good deal. Any opposition?
Well?
Opposition.
Sounds like we have a deal.
Well, quick time event. Anybody? Anybody opposed?
No opposed.
No.
I'm good.
All right, yeah, sounds good. Trade deal accepted. Wait, is Daedalus AFK?
Oh no, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says then, well, I'm currently not in Night City, but I do have some contacts that I think I can trust. They'll be the ones to hand you, if you can transfer the drugs over to them. We'll analyze it first, because I want to make sure what I'm getting is what you're saying it is. Verify. Trust but verify. I think there was an old movie that said that before, or TV show, or something like that. So I'll test out the drugs, and and hopefully the work we have had together has given you guys enough faith in me to be able to honor my side of the deal.
Alright, as long as you agree that should the drugs not be to your liking, you'll return the untested portion back to us.
You're a shrewd one. You'll survive. I think you survive a lot, really well in Night City, Amin. And yes, sure. Yes, we will turn them if they don't meet our standards.
Very well, I think you have a deal.
Okay. All right. She says, it's gonna take a day or two to set up the drop. So, let me see here. Probably, I'll send you a message later today, with the date and time. It'll be either late tomorrow or early on the 21st.
Alright, we'll wait for the call.
Okay.
Alright, then I'll go back
Before
to
she
sleep.
hangs up, she does say, "Oh, one more thing, Amin. I may have some more work for the rest of you later, picking up where we left off before. So just don't die before then."
We'll put that on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like somewhere in the clubhouse you guys would have, like, it's like a live, laugh, love poster, but it's like, just don't die.
Just
Mhm.
don't die. Yeah,
Mhm.
love that.
All right. And then she says, "Well, we'll speak again." Hangs up. Well, I probably should have put her face up while she was talking.
Yeah, I zoned out and had Icarus's face up for like so it seemed like Icarus was really whining and dining, wheeling and dealing.
All right. So, as you guys are having this conversation, Icarus shows back up with her grenades. So you said 1,000 eddies worth of grenades, right?
Grenades.
Correct.
That's not like 10 grenades.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
A whole fucking bandolier.
So she shows up with a. Oh, let me just check
She's
something.
got like a
Amount.
Red Bull and like other random stuff. She went
Yeah,
to
she buys a
Walmart.
pack of gum.
Yeah, went to Night City
So
Walmart.
she says, she comes back, and for the most part, the ones that they had the most of, she said they had mostly what you call it, armor piercing grenades. So she got
Okay.
2 of those, one sleep grenade,
Okay.
1 poison grenade,
Dang.
a incendiary grenade, flashbang,
Best part, it's in
and
like
then
a Costco. It's like it's a 12. She bought a 10-pack. It's like a Costco thing.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just in a plastic bag, like a plastic convenience store bag,
assorted flavors. Try
Yep.
them all.
from the local bodega. There's also a coupon for some kibble.
Okay.
There's a biotoxin grenade, and then she
Oh,
says this
yeah.
one was she said this one was new. They said they only had 1 left, and it was like a brand new grenade they had. It was called an arachnid grenade.
Oh
look at
god,
that.
no.
Yeah.
Fucking spiders.
So,
You just want an
they
excuse
said-
to use the new Foundries overlay.
So here I'll
There's always got to be an excuse to use that filter.
It's in like a break in case of emergency on the wall type thing. Spider
so
grenade.
it does say on the package, not real spiders.
Oh, thank god.
Here it is.
Oh my god.
How do I? Oh, quick question. I'm sorry. How do I do the import? I'm trying to import my gladiator into the character sheet.
Oh, there's no like import or
Oh.
thing. So you just send me the import, and then we could just make it in Foundry.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Ask Icarus where the other 2 are at so she doesn't short me.
You really.
Okay. And then she gives you 1 more armor piercing grenade.
Jeez.
I mean, they had a lot of these.
Buy
You
2
sent
get
her
one.
to the convenience store for grenades. What did you expect her to come back with?
I thought that she would come back with regular ones, but this is fine.
She went down the snack aisle, grabbing
then-
all kinds of things.
And then she like looks at you and says, "Man, I really wanted to keep this one." And she said there was another unique one that he had there, and it's called a shuriken tornado grenade.
What the hell? That sounds made up.
I wonder what it does. Shuriken
Uh,
tornadoes, correct?
Here it is. I'm putting in chat. Shuriken tornado grenade.
How I look at these.
If you click on it, it should open up.
Yeah,
no,
it's
we don't
saying.
have. We don't
Oh,
have
it doesn't let
Amazon.
I bet you I
It doesn't
can
let you-
click
okay.
inside of
They
it.
are in the Amazon.
You got to drag it onto your
Yeah.
character sheet and you can look at it there.
I'm
Here,
looking at the Amazon for them.
Yeah, you
if
get
we-
pictures of the arachnid. Oh, great.
Foreign object critical to each person. Oh my god.
Yep.
Whoa, this
He
thing
looks at her
super
and
novel.
says, Icarus, you did a really good job.
Thank you. Probably should have, I did it pretty good, that finder's fee. I'm selling myself short right now.
The arachnid one is straight out of like a Batman utility belt.
He gives her 100 eddies.
Oh.
There you go. I'll put them in chat too if you guys don't want to go through Amazon.
Yeah, here I can actually let me throw them on somebody and I'll just have them be used.
We get a test run.
All right. Control click.
So these are Acton ones because they're 100 eddies. You can just buy these like online. Dang, this thing's really good. It's a no save web.
I
Yeah.
can like make these pretty
But
easily.
it takes a long time. It takes a long time for it to activate, though.
Oh, let's see.
30-second.
Oh, they do not take an action to douse themselves in alcohol within the 30-second arming period. Or
So you hit them, it gets on them, and then 30 seconds pass before they get locked up.
But they have
So-
so they have to douse themselves with alcohol to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
How much
So
alcohol are
if-
we talking here? Like, would a
they
flask
don't have-
amount work, or do they need to have like? Cause
It's the same action as if you were trying to take yourself out of fire. You just need to do some type of alcoholic thing.
so if they have a wet wipe or what?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if they're able to wipe themselves
Oh
down
my god!
all the way. But okay, not just a wet wipe. They have to douse themselves. That wet wipe is not going to douse yourself in alcohol. But if they had like a bottle of booze, that's alcohol. If they have some Q2, which is the gas from a car, they could just do that too.
Just wondering how often alcohol.
Well, it depends if they have alcohol on them. If you're in a bar, it's going to be pretty easy because you can just run and find some alcohol and douse yourself. But if you're just out in the street and they don't have any alcohol, I mean, what are they going to do?
Yeah, it might be
It's not like everybody's walking around with alcohol on them.
It is Night City. That's what I'm wondering.
Mm-hmm.
This Shuriken Tornado one's pretty brutal as well.
Yep.
Doc, can you hit me up with the one of those surges, by the way? No?
Yes.
If you don't
Right.
want to, you don't
So the
have to.
No,
so
it's
that'll be the
fine.
end. That'll be the end of the 19th of you guys resting. So it was Doc resting. Davis, did you rest on the 19th?
I didn't need to. I was full.
So you only needed 1 day of rest then.
We did 2 days, didn't we?
So
it's
it would be the
19th
18th.
second day.
19th will be the second day.
Okay, then no, I rested the 19th. My bad. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
So then we'll.
Does Shades need to drop off the luggage?
Which luggage?
The drugs.
Okay.
Drugs.
Well, from my understanding, I believe Doc put the drugs inside that storage place.
Yeah, do I need to go pick it up so it can be transferred to Major Stock?
You guys let me know if you want to pick it up now or not.
Whenever you want to go pick it up, it's labeled under family photographs.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because they're like, these must be some really good family photographs. The amount you're paying us.
I mean, I could just do that while you guys are resting.
That's fine.
So Shades, you're gonna go pick up the drugs.
Yep, and I'll take them to the drop.
Okay. On the 19th, you're picking up the drugs. Okay. So after you guys had the call around noon, then Shades on the 19th went and picked up the drugs. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do on the 19th before we move to the 20th?
Nothing
I'll
for
take
me.
silence. I'll take
Yeah,
the silence as a no.
I just gotta
All right.
rest here.
All right, so 20th. All right, so 20th comes out. You guys are now fully, a few of you are fully healed. Let me see here. All right, you guys let me know what you want to do.
Armor.
All right, you're trying to repair armor.
Armor.
I believe.
Yeah. I'll use the surge from Doc, and I will be able to repair 4 sets of armor if I work throughout the day, which I plan to do. So I'm imagining everyone's armor is probably damaged to some degree, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I will just go down the list here, so I'll do Fenris, Shades, Doc, and Almond's armor.
Okay, do yours first because I've got a spare that's not messed up.
Sure, yeah, I'll do everyone's for Almonds first. So this is gonna be for me, and I'm gonna expend 3 luck on this. And this would be field
My favorite mini game.
Oh, thank you.
Be field expertise, basic tech.
Basic tech, okay. And I only actually can I not use luck for this?
It should let you use luck.
I don't know if I can.
It's a skill. Does it let you pick a mod?
It does, but I can type in. I just put mod in. But
Yeah, and then minus the luck, because you can spend luck on this. It's a basic skill check.
Yeah.
So it's a basic tech skill check.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right.
I believe my. Oh, actually, does that beat the DB?
For a premium thing, this is 17.
Nice.
Okay, good. Never mind then. Excellent. Good. All right. So my armor is repaired. One of my sets is anyway.
One out.
So.
One out of the pile.
How do I repair? Oh, there's a repair button. Oh, wonderful. Okay. And then I'll do. This is for Doc. Just subtract that look. All right, Doc. I'm gonna expend 2 luck.
You gotta be
Remember, you have to beat. Yeah,
Oh,
you have to
I
beat the DV.
it?
Yeah.
It's
How many
okay.
luck points
I'll
do
just buy another one if I need to.
No, this is a point of pride at this point.
That one's going in the pile.
I will. No. I'll use
Wait.
my. I'm gonna use my.
Wait, you said you're able to prepare 4?
Yeah, I did the surge, so it's 6 hours. Did I do my math wrong? Is it a day for each, not 6 hours?
Because premium stuff is 100. Your armor is 100 eddies, which is a premium item. That's a DV 17 one day.
It's a day. I
That-
think I was doing it wrong. I think I was doing it as 1 step lower.
So when you're making
Previously.
stuff, whenever you're making stuff, you go 1 step lower for the
But
cost of
repairing-
money. Yeah, repairing is whatever the item
Oh.
is.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. I think I misunderstood that originally.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I'm very sorry. I'll remember for next time. If I take the surge, will I repair 2?
1 day of work. Yeah, I'll say if you take a surgery and you're staying up all night, yeah, you can do 2.
Awesome. Okay, then I'll use my Premon Doc's armor just to hopefully get it up.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I can't do that, can I? I had to call it before. Gosh dang
Oh.
it! Ignore that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Doc, your armor remains broken. I'm very sorry.
All right.
You know what I think it was, because I failed so much repairing my armor. I stopped halfway through because I realized I'm not gonna be able to do it. So it only overtook 6 hours because I failed all the time. I think that's what it was.
So, yeah. Oof.
Oh man. All right. But that would be my day. For the 20th.
All right.
Just for kicks, how much does it cost to have armor repaired?
Repaired? Let me find out. Just repairing it. Services. It would be 100 eddies per hour.
Holy shit! So.
Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Sorry.
So
No. Sorry. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, professional services good per hour is 100 eddies. So yeah, wow.
So 2,400 eddies. So no wonder nobody repairs their shit.
No, it probably ended up being 800.
800 eddies,
It's
or
not,
you could buy
it's
a new
not a
one
full
for 500.
24-hour.
Yeah.
That's 800 to fix or 500 to replace.
Or no, it's 100 to replace. If you just want to buy armor, it's just 100.
Or it's 800
Right?
to fix.
Let me just check.
No wonder
armor
nobody.
jack.
No one. Dude, every solo in the city's
Consumer
got a.
economy.
Yeah, every solo in the city's got an armor pot.
Yeah.
The economy's in shambles.
No way, that's how it works. No.
Let me just check something real quick. Light armor jack. Yeah, it's 100 eddies to make. It's 100 eddies. Armor's just all over the place.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
Difficult to make good crafting systems.
One more for the pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, I think the intent of the system is that you just buy new armor and it's like a money tax.
Fair
Yeah.
I
enough.
guess that's fair.
They want everything to spend your money.
But if you're like playing in a system where you're not inside Night City, you're out in the Badlands where you can't get to a place and just buy armor, you can just repair it.
Oh, I see. Well, at that point, yeah, then you kind of just need tech. This is them telling you have a tech in your crew.
A tech that could repair armor and roll well to do so, maybe. So
Hey, you're 50-50, right?
50-50, yeah. Yeah, so that will be Daedalus' day for the 20th.
Okay.
I will make more armor repair checks the next day.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
If you want a certain item, can we? I know people have hit up Greece to try to see if they can find it. Would I be able to send them a quick text? See if you can find something for me?
Yeah.
Oh, rad. I was looking at the Kadachi Mono Katana. For him. So my next question is, what is a very heavy melee weapon? Like, what does that entail?
So a very heavy melee weapon, it doesn't have a rate of fire of 2. It has a rate of fire of 1.
Oh.
And it's 4d6.
Okay, so it's
Also,
probably like a higher chance to crit, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, we were looking for a Kendachi Mono 3.
It just said Kendachi Mono Katana.
Hold on, let me check on here. Mono.
This is from the Black Chrome.
Oh, okay. What price category is it?
It's very expensive.
Then yeah, Greece will most likely will not be able to get it for you.
Ooh, damn. Okay, Greece, you failed me, but I will make it myself at some point.
Yeah, I was looking at that completely chrome sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Like,
They have like a big butcher's axe, and I really want it. Oh, a butcher's sword. So I have one more question. How do you go about increasing like your base stats in this system? Like, if I wanted to increase my body, do I need to do it via cyberware?
Yeah, via cyberware. The things that increase body is the grafted muscle and bone lace.
Okay,
that'll increase your body by 2.
Okay, cool. I will keep that in mind. All right, then I'm good with Greece then. He cannot get me that katana.
The other options of increasing your primary stats is also his drugs, but that's temporary.
I'm a big fan of drugs.
Not temporary.
That is temporary though.
Them.
Well, yeah, you just have to keep keep the eddies flowing so you can keep pumping them.
Yeah, it's considered a small tax.
Yeah. All right, I'm all good then.
Cost.
I'm gonna step away for just 1 second. I'm all set.
All right. Anybody else doing anything on the 20th?
Nope. I think I might start working, I guess, while people are resting and relaxing.
Okay.
I'm thinking, I don't think we have any major things in our... Oh, I guess was the drop off on the 20th?
She said she was gonna call you to let you know when the drop off is gonna happen. She said it's gonna either be on the 20th at night or early on the 21st.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so she got another 12 hours or so. Then yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay.
It's just bar mingle.
Yes, I guess.
Bar mingle?
Yeah, bar mingle.
I guess if we are just waiting for a call, he'll start working in the off chance that we get through 7 days.
All right. Let me see here. Doc, are you continuing to rest?
Yeah.
Okay. And Fenris, I'm guessing you're continuing to rest too?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So around 1 p.m., you guys get you get a call from a voice saying Major Styles has told me you're planning to I'm supposed to receive a package from her. I have the location for the drop, the exchange. Please look out for it. I'll send it over right away.
All right, we'll be there.
Okay. She sends you a message, and there is the location is in the Watson development area. It's all the way up north here.
Watson Development. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all put the call out. Say, if anybody else wants to come, feel free. Shades, can you give me a ride? If you want to
On
make
my way.
if you want to make a whole trip out of it, I can combat Kev and meet you all there.
I have armor to craft.
I'm resting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm resting here, and I'm gonna try and buy some stuff.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, and
Sweet.
yay,
skins.
we got skins. We got,
New siren call. He's got loot boxes. All right.
and I gotta buy net running programs in this net architecture for the place.
So
You're gonna come in and just start.
if you want to like look up like if you wanted to try and buy cool net running stuff, who would sell it? You can do while resting, you could just make calls and stuff like that, and do some library searching to see who might do it.
Okay.
So if
I
you-
mean,
if you
there's
wanna
not
either-
like a net running Walmart, but it's fine. It's
I mean, that's part of it is finding where that net running Walmart is.
okay. That's fine.
Yeah. So that would be either a library search or okay. So you've heard of a fixer that is known for being a more tech-related fixer called 3Piece.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's based off your search. That's what you know. You just know that there's a fixer that's out there who focuses on a lot of like either net running or tech-related items, and their name is 3Piece.
Do I have to figure out how to find them, or do I search for 3Piece now, or?
Yeah, you might want to, based off of your searching online, that's the most you can probably find. Like, you looking through 3Piece and you're not finding any information on them just by searching the thing. But you do know that the name 3Piece is might lead you to a night market with that focuses on Netrunner and tech related things.
Mhm.
So how you want to try and get more information on that? There's many ways you can call people and ask around. You can go out and talk to other fixers. You can
Yeah,
things like
I'll,
that.
I'll like DM the some fix who's a good fixer who would know who'd be.
Well, name fixers that you have contacts with. You have contacts with Grease. He's a low level fixer. And then you've done a mission for Rogue.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
I'll do Rogue.
I don't know if you want to talk to her, ask her questions like this, but you can.
Sure. So you could do Grease then Rogue on that order.
Right, so you're gonna call Grease and ask him just ask him what he knows about 3Piece.
Yeah.
Okay. So Grease says 3Piece. Oh yeah, that's let me make sure I got this right. Here it is. 3P. Oh no. 3Piece. All right. He says that. Oh, he's the one that runs Little Europe. There's this bar in Little Europe called Short Circuit. I think that he runs that place.
Short Circuit. Okay.
Mhm.
Is that all you got for me?
I know he's big time. I mean, I'm not really. I don't really do the tech related. That's not usually my wheelhouse, but I do know he's that's his area and that's what he does. Maybe you want to talk to somebody who's more into net running. But
So you run our net running?
not really. That I think you're the most biggest net runner I know. Not the biggest, but most of the net runners I know are around your. If I hear anything, I'll keep an ear out, knowing that you're interested. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Thanks, I guess. All right.
But,
What's his name? What's his? Okay, you said the bar was Short Circuit, and where Little Europe. Okay.
In Little Europe, and you, as a net runner, now that he mentions the name Short Circuit, and you're getting the 3-piece connection here. Short Circuit is one of like the premier tech net runner bars in Night City.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like pretty, upscale in terms of bars there. So unless you have some money to get in,
I'll text the Moon and like, hey, can you take me to Short Circuit? I'll ask like a Moon and Shades, be like, hey, can one of you guys?
We can swing by there after the drop. Make a day trip out of it.
And then he'll say like it's fancy, and then but yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Let me see here. All right. Let me see here. Okay. Just make sure I get this right here. Okay, yeah. All right. So you guys get in your car. Is it just Amon going, or is the whole group going to this drop?
Amon and Shades, I believe.
Oh, just Amon and Shades? Okay. All right. Fenris, are you gonna head out and with them, or are you gonna spend the rest of your day still resting?
Yeah, he's gonna still rest. Yeah, he needs.
Okay. So, Amon and Shades, you guys head over to the drop. She tells you that the time for you guys to be there is around 10 at night. But you guys are in a pretty well to do location. As you guys are driving through, it is late, and so every once in a while you do see like police just hanging out by a corner, being deterrents. Some corporate security hanging out as you guys move through, and you guys get to let me see here, it's a local it's a Conap apartment building. As you guys get closer, you guys get a message from this person you're supposed to drop it off to, and they say, here's the door code, please come up. So you guys park and head in.
Stay on your toes. I guess we'd have a segment raw with them, of course.
Okay, all right, so you guys head in. For the most part, this seems like just a normal corporate apartment complex. Maybe a couple different corps use this apartment complex to house their employees. It's not necessarily owned by one specific corp. You guys head in, pressing the door code. The elevator comes down and takes you guys up to the apartment. Get up to the front door, and the door opens up, and inside is okay, actually, wait a second here. Okay, yeah, so the door opens up, and as the door opens up, it is just like a small room, right in, it looked like you were about to enter an apartment, but as the door opens up, it's just like a small room in there, and you get a call on your Agent Almond.
He'll answer it. This is
All right.
Almond.
She says, okay. Leave. Just go ahead and leave the package there, in the room there, and go ahead and close the door. And then Major Styles will contact you later.
Appreciate it. Almond will shrug, nod to Shades to drop his bag he's carrying, I guess. I imagine they've got like 4 duffel bags brought in.
Probably for the 20 kilos that you guys have, it'd be 2 duffel bags.
Okay, I guess they'd each be holding a duffel bag. So he'll toss his down.
Alright. Simple enough.
All right. Thank you very much. And then as you guys are, after you, place the bags down and exit the room, the door closes.
Alright. Maybe we'll get
pleasure
paid
doing
and
business.
I think either way the major will keep her word.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, same to you.
Okay. Hangs up.
You'd wait till after they're out of there and say, like the major will keep her word. She'll either pay us or give us it back if they don't like what they find.
I don't think we have to worry about her.
Alright, and then I guess I'll head back.
All right. All right. So you guys head back. Let me see here. Okay. All right.
Is that kind of like a full day activity or?
No,
Okay.
but it did happen at the end of the day.
Alright. And then so I guess early in the day you would have been working until the meet time.
Yep. Okay. All right. Anything else for this day? So Fenris is resting. Daedalus was crafting. You guys did the thing. Almond was working until he had to go and do the drop. Shades, you were bar hopping until you had to do the drop.
Nice.
Right. Okay. All right. So Shades was bar hopping. Okay, 1 second. All right. Okay. All right, then that's the 20th. We'll move over to the next day. All right, so the 21st. So for the most part, nothing happens that morning. Is there anything you guys are planning to do today for the 21st? It's a Friday. Armor. Okay.
Doc gets brewing.
Wait,
It's
no
what?
taking any jobs soon?
I'm gonna keep hustling.
All right. If
Are
you
you
guys need a
going-
job, you guys can find jobs. If you guys need money and want to look for a job, you can do that. There are jobs out there. Not all of them are just going to fall in your lap, so you guys have to go look for them sometimes.
Going to roll for Shades' armor.
All right.
I'm going to use my prim for this.
My goodness. Okay.
It's we're almost ended. I gotta use it. Yes.
But you just need like
There's a
what,
chance.
a 4? Just a 4?
It's a 17. You need to beat a 17, so you just need a 4. So
All right,
go ahead and roll your premium.
Here we go.
Oh,
Hey, look at there, a 4.
Hey, Shades.
All
your
right,
armor is
Shades done.
repaired.
All right, Shades, you can go ahead and repair your armor.
For these checks, I have rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Stuff out of here.
It is tough out here. Oh, that will be my day. The 21st.
Right. All right. Preem spent.
Cream spent. Yes.
All right. What do you do? And I'm guessing you're continuing to hustle.
Yep, think so.
All right, Doc. What do you plan to do?
Gonna make 2 batches of speed heal and then tell Fenris to get over here so he can get healed.
Oh, thank you.
Well, what is your med tech level?
4. Well,
So,
Oh yeah, not 30, but what?
medicine's 5. Medtech is 4.
so if your medicine is 5, so med tech is 4. So that means you make 4 speed heals
Right.
when you craft them. Yeah.
I
So
don't
for the
think
price of
Yeah, I
the
don't think
DV
the
does not
DV
go
goes.
up.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
thought.
no. So go ahead and roll your check. All right, good. It was a 17.
Okay. And then I'll hit Fenris with 1 when he gets over here.
Yeah, he'll get over. It's like, are these the drugs or is this just what? Is this the heals?
This is the heals.
Oh, what do the drugs do?
The drugs, like I have a surge that'll keep you up 24 hours, and there's
Oh,
no ill effect if you want that ever.
I mean, sometimes like you got a game really bad.
I
but-
figured you're the first person I thought of when I picked this one up.
Another thing about Surge too is you only can use it once per week.
Oh man, what happens if you use it twice?
No effect.
Ah, fair.
What if I just take a bunch at once?
Okay, so Fenris, you get will plus body. Hopefully you're fully healed.
Let's see. Well, body. Yep.
Okay, go about your day.
Thanks, Doc. You're a lifesaver.
Amazing.
Yeah. He goes to the laundromat to do his laundry.
All right. All right.
That's
Uh,
great.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. All right. So that was what Doc did. The beginning of his day. Anything else? Because I think it only takes you 3 hours to make your drugs, right?
I'll probably just go buy another light jack, and then he'll just relax the rest until we get called to do something else.
Okay. Shades.
He hits up the dating app.
You hitting up the dating app? Okay. Okay, 1 second. All right, we'll find out what happens with you with the dating app. All right, extras. All right, digital dating. There it is. All right, let's see here. All right, first thing I need you to do. I need you to roll me 2 D100s. All right, so 54 and 77. So you've matched with somebody who describes themselves as intelligent and physically fit. I guess I'll ask who were you looking for? Like what did you put for what you're looking for? Man, woman, doesn't matter.
Oh, I guess. Shades looks for women.
Okay.
Varying body types, hair colors, activities.
I gotta know.
Okay.
Some
Shades
people,
catfishing.
yeah, some people go to a therapist. Shades goes to a dating apps.
Hey man, whatever works.
Okay. So let me see what this person's name is.
Gonna be Jess,
Uh.
the vampire. Sister
Oh
of
no,
Jess.
no. Let's do this. Hold on here. Intelligent and physically fit. All right. They're Sasha. There it is. That's the name that's on the app. So this person can describes himself as intelligent and physically fit, and their first name is Sasha. And you match with this person.
It's a pretty
Um,
long profile.
Now I need you to give me roll me a d10 and then another d10.
You roll to see if she super likes.
Oh, okay. All right. And their location is reclaim perimeter. So they're hanging out kind of outside of Night City. That's where they you know,
All right.
the area.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then let me see here. So you guys match. The app advises you, Shades, to say, "Oh, now that you have a match, you should probably ask them out on a date." It's always good to meet in person. You never know who you might match with. And then in small text it says, let me see here. Garden Dayton is not responsible for any loss of life, emotional damage, or loss of property while dating anybody matched with on this app.
Of course, got to cover all the bases.
Mhm.
Yeah, Shades would try to set up a meet.
All right. Let me see here. Right. Where do you like what zone do you want to have the date at? In terms of like, areas around Night City. So, Watson Development, Little Europe,
Oh, let's see. We'll take her to the marina.
the upper marina. Okay. Okay. Upper marina. Okay, so she responds, says, "Well, it's a little far from where I am, but I think that's a good middle ground." And then so upper marina. She then roll me a d6. All right. He then says, well, you're I'm guessing in your profile, did you at any point mention you being a nomad?"
You got a selfie in your car.
Yeah, Shades would put it in there. He's not ashamed of his family.
Okay. So she would have said, "Well, you know, yeah, we can go into Upper Marina. I know they have a street card like tourist thing there. I'll definitely like to try that out if you can.
Sounds great to Shades.
All right. Okay. So, you guys make plans, and you're going to go ahead and go on a date in the upper marina, doing riding a streetcar tourist guide. Okay, then let's see here. Yeah, let me see here. Marina. Okay, it was that. How did it go? All right. All right. I need to roll this secret. All right. Let me see here.
Do we have a good time?
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, like you guys meet up. And let me see if I can get a picture. What does she look like? Let's find out what she looks like. Get out of the way, cat. She looks like. I think can't stop doing. Oof. All right, we'll use this art for now. This art might change later on depending on what happens. So we'll go with. Yeah, we'll go with this art. All right. She looks like this.
Oh my fucking god.
Got the style.
You know how to pick them.
He's visiting from
She has some
Whoville.
nice. When you guys first meet, she says you have some really nice shades.
Oh no.
So do you.
They're perfect for each other.
All right, so yeah, I mean, it was a really nice date. So I mean, at least starting off as a really nice date. You guys have a pretty decent time. She's, you growing up being a nomad, her growing up in like living out in a reclaimer, outskirts. You kind of have a few stuff in common. So let's see. Let me see what happens here now, because I have to start rolling this stuff. So yeah, like pretty much right off the bat, you immediately discover something you have in common. You can let me know what that is.
Or love of margaritas.
All right, so you both find out you both love margaritas. All right. And then let me see what happens next. Oh, okay. She tells you a little bit about her family, as you guys have been, after you guys had a few margaritas, and are, riding along in this tourist ride. Let me see here. Let's find out what happens with her family. All right. She actually used to be part of a nomad pack.
Oh, really? What type of work do they do?
She says that they used to do deliver food stuff to, but they were mainly around the Texas area. That's where she grew up, in the Nomad Pack that used to live around Texas. What else here? Okay, and then that was the middle of the date. Let's find out how the date ends. Oh wow, okay. Okay, so she says she actually confides in you that something about her life goals. She says that her nomad family. Let me see here. Used to do jobs for somebody who was not do jobs for a corp that was not the best thing, and her family kind of got mixed up, and right now they're kind of trapped in in like a pretty bad deal, and so she kind of wants to find a way to make enough money and do some stuff to save her immediate family and get them out of the away from under the thumb of this corporation. She was able to get out, but she wasn't able to take her immediate family with her.
Yeah, Shades can respect that.
All right, and then I need you to roll me a d10. Okay. It's okay. Okay. I need you to roll me another d10. So, okay. Wow. Okay. So, you end up so the date ends, and it seems like it's a really good thing. And before you go, she does say, "Look, the truth is, I really don't like margaritas, but you seem nice."
Oh.
That's all right. At least we had a good time.
All right. I need you to roll me. I need you to roll me one more d10. All right. Okay. She says that, look, you're a really nice guy, and I really like how we spent the date together, and I definitely want to have another one. And I hope you do too. Sorry about the margarita thing.
No worries.
Is that a yes for another date sometime?
Yeah, Shades would do another one. Connected over family.
All right. Well, you have my number now, so let me know if you want to meet up again sometime. You can also, when she sends over her number, the name says let me see here. It says Sasha, but then in parentheses it also says Sugar Plum.
All right. Is that like a handle name, or is that like?
That's her handle. That's yeah. So her handle is Sugar Plum. All right, and now I need one more D10 from you. Okay, I got it. All right. All right, that was your date. And now you can add here, I'll add her to the. Let me get this set up. You now have a contact called Sugar Plum.
All right, I'll send a text to Fenris. Fenris, you really gotta try this out.
I think he's too busy with his games.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There she is.
Oh, sorry. Was there a question for me, or?
So yeah, what would you be doing on your day, the 21st?
He's doing research into building the VR thing for the AIs on the hard drive, and how much
so
it costs.
You would need to build a net architecture, and for that. Oh, I'll try here anyways. Okay, it'd be 1,000 eddies to get 1,000 eddies per floor.
Okay.
Oh no, 1,000 eddies cost per floor. 1,000 eddies. Yeah. So wait a second. Price per the more floors you want, the more expensive the price per floor. Additionally, the length of the okay, so yeah. So yeah, it's 1,000 eddies per floor of the net architecture you want. You can go up, and and it'll be 1,000 eddies per floor until you get up to six floors. Once you go past 6 floors, then it goes to 5,000 eddies per floor.
All right. I'll start with one, I guess. He'll just
But
order one.
keep in mind that 1,000 eddies, you need to be able to source 1,000 eddies stuff. Which, since you're not a fixer, you have to go through a fixer to buy it. So the only thing you guys can ever buy, without going through a fixer, is something that costs $100, 100 eddies or less. Anything that's more than 100 eddies, you gotta go through somebody.
All right. I'll call Greece.
So you would know that the if you did want to get this, if you were to make it to 3 pieces in night market, you could just he'll have it there. You could just buy it there.
Okay.
Most likely.
All right. It's just another reason to go to the night market at 3 pieces in Little Europe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But we could do that another time. It's getting late to the session, I guess.
All right. So, yeah, you guys have pretty much. You guys have a lot of downtime now. So, we've gone through everything. You guys are rested up. Something may happen during your guys' downtime, but you can consider you guys having, downtime until you guys don't want to have downtime anymore.
I'm just going day by day, I think everybody's got this kind of stuff they're trying to work on.
So yeah, if you guys want to tell me your goals for from now until for the next week, you guys can let me know, and I'll let you know if anything happens during that week.
Sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I'm mostly working on armor. But is there anything anyone saw in the book they want me to build? Because I can build some of those things in the
Oh,
Black Chrome
man.
Amazon.
You
I
can
You
build
know.
can
the 100 Eddie stuff.
You can build
Yeah.
anything that's 500 eddies or less.
You gotta make this
Yeah.
rocket launcher. I put it in the Discord. It is fucking amazing.
Why is it only 100 eddies?
It comes
it can blow
preloaded
up.
with the rocket, but when you roll a 1, it self detonates the rocket. It's an armor piercing rocket too, so it's like there's like a 10% chance every time you fire this thing that you just die.
I mean, if it's 100 eddies, you guys can just probably go out and buy it.
Just buy that. Yeah.
That's fair, yeah, that's
Oh.
fair. I'll go buy one, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can just go buy one. Wait, is it considered exotic? Oh, okay. All right. No, yeah, you could just buy it.
That's amazing. It's got a -1. So, the lowest you can get the rocket launcher DV is 15. If you don't have any heavy weapons training, I've only got like a +8. So, I think to fire this thing and actually hit accurately, you need to roll a 9.
Hey, but it's only 100 eddies.
That's true. And if it misses, it lands within like what 2 squares, 1 to 2 squares.
It can land anywhere within the radius of the attack that you were trying to do.
Yeah, so I mean, you'll guaranteed hit the apex there where you shoot every time.
Yeah, if you're aiming at something, you're gonna hit the thing that you want to aim at, but you may not hit anything else around it.
Okay, hell yeah, I'll buy one of these fucking things. And
If
I'll
it
have,
blows up and kills you, I want just.
But yeah, but
just know.
Alvin buys it. It turns to segment. He's like, "I want you to carry this.
It's not my job description, sir.
Don't shoot it. Just carry it."
She lifts up her thing and says
Hold
where
on,
it says
hold on.
that the
Let me see
only
this contract.
oh, yeah, the contract says that they're only allowed to carry the stuff issued by their company.
I'm pretty sure the contract says
terms
they
of
can
weapon?
only fire stuff issued by the company. Hold on, let me pull it up.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
carry
honestly, actually, that might be true. They could just carry it for you and hand it to you when you need it.
That's what I want, yeah. But because
Okay.
I want the segment.
She like wipes her brow and like, okay, good, okay.
I say,
I'll do that,
under
sir.
no circumstance do you ever take the rocket out of here. Sure, you know what this thing is. If you take the rocket out, it'll fucking explode.
This almost sounds like a threat.
That's why it's so cheap.
I want her to carry it because that way Amin won't have to carry a fucking sniper and a rocket around everywhere. See this thing, she can just have it on her back anytime we go on missions, and like she'll just have a
Now,
rocket launcher.
keep in mind, this thing is unconcealable, so she's gonna be walking around
Yeah.
with a rocket launcher on her back.
I mean, yeah, usually when we're in like discreet situations, Amin doesn't bring his sniper rifle. Pretty much any time he brings his sniper, he'll want her to bring the rocket.
Okay. All right, we'll keep
At
that in
point,
mind.
you can't really conceal either of them because Amin's is just in a big gun case, and is a rocket launcher. All right.
So yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and just add a what you call it, poor quality rocket launcher, and just rename it to this.
I will.
And then we'll put a -1 on it. Just rename it to this so we know. And just put it on in your inventory without you carrying it, and then we'll know that it won't be on your thing until Setmech gives it to you.
Beautiful.
If we have a week, I'm gonna go ahead and start building a reflex coprocessor. It's a expensive item, so I believe
so
I can still build that. It'll take a week.
Yes. So expensive items, it'll take a week, and all you have to do is spend 100 eddies.
That sounds wonderful. So this will let me dodge bullets with evasion, right?
Yep.
That's
If you install it.
Hell yeah. I think I can. I think I can build it, and then upgrade it to
Reduce the
less-
humanity loss.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
I can do
Mhm.
that. I'll have to look into doing that. I forget. I think there's a DB for it. I think.
Yeah.
Might just. Be
Yeah,
like
it's a
3 I
it's a
can
it's
do.
a, it's a it's a it's a tech upgrade that you can add, and it has to do with your one of your Here, let me check.
So I don't have a great humanity, but like this is totally worth it so I can dodge bullets. Because right now bullets are the only thing that can really like get me, you know?
And they can kill you.
So I'm pretty good with evasion with her melee weapons, so
You can improve an item in one of the following ways. You can an item can only benefit from one tech upgrade at a time. You can lower the humanity loss of non-Borgware cyberware by 1d6 if the typical humanity loss would be 2d6 or greater.
and this one is, so.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. It's only 3d6 humanity loss instead of 4d6.
Yep.
So that should be fine. I
It'll
can go
be
You
get
can
some
always up.
therapy.
It'll be
Another
fine.
another thing you can do is you could upgrade something to be excellent if you ever wanted to,
Ooh, nice.
or poor to regular, or excellent to regular to excellent.
Hold on. Could you upgrade this rocket launcher to not be poor?
I could, I guess, yeah.
How much would that cost?
Probably not much. It's only 100. It's a premium. Let me look.
Yeah, it's the same way as if you were manufacturing it. So if whatever its thing is, you have to pay half the one price category lower, and then treat it like if you were fabricating.
So 50 eddies and
50 eddies. So it's 100 right now. So it would be DV17.
Day of work.
And 1 day of work, yeah.
that makes it 10%
But-
better. I think that might be worth it.
Yeah. My weapons tech and my cyberware are a lot better than my basic tech. Oh no, they're not even. It's just I keep rolling really bad. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I can definitely do that for you if you want.
Nice. Yeah, I front the 50 eddies.
Oh,
Sure.
never mind. Upgrading is not one price category lower. It's the same price category. So you have to pay the exact same amount of money as the item is worth.
Alright, yeah, I'll
100
front
eddies.
that.
Okay.
Makes it 10% more useful. Outweighs a little bit of the 10% chance to die.
You know, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I'll I don't know how long downtime will be, but when I start crafting this cyberware, and I make my check, it's I do the check halfway through production, and if it ends up
Yes.
failing, I will just stop and I'll upgrade your rocket launcher the remaining week.
Okay.
I'll put that on the list to do.
Right. So you're co-processing upgrading for the week, Daedalus. All right,
Yes.
Amin, you're planning to continue hustling
Yep, keep
from when you
working.
started on the 20th. All right, Doc, what are you planning to do?
Therapy.
Therapy. All right.
Yes.
All right. Going to therapy. Shades, what are you doing?
Hustling.
Hustling. All right, both of you got both Amin and you are hustling. Fenris.
I guess go to. Let's try to schedule the trip to this market. I guess.
All right, so you're trying to go to short circuit.
Mm-hmm.
So you would know that getting into the night market is invitation only.
Oh. Well.
But you do know the place is in short circuit. So the idea is you want to try and score an invitation. You can go there and see if you can try and do that. That could be something you want to try and do. But it is it's like one of those things where this is a very exclusive thing. Unless you know somebody who can get you in, or have some way of getting in, you most likely you'll be pretty hard pressed to try and talk your way in.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll try to do some research on how to get one of these invitations. Then.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. 3 pieces place.
You know what I just realized? Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. A normal rocket launcher costs 500, or if you buy a poor one, it costs 100.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so the benefit of it, I guess this one is that it comes with a free armor-piercing grenade, which is normally 100. But so you save 100 eddies, but you have a 10% chance of dying.
Yep.
So, can I return this and buy a normal rocket launcher?
Well, you can't buy a $500 rocket launcher because
No,
it's
I just wanna-
500 unless you go.
Oh yeah, not a normal one. I mean, a poor quality one. Like a
So you just want a
normal
poor
poor
quality
quality one that doesn't have a 10% chance to explode.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so in that case, I will. So I only spent 100, so I'll spend another 100 to make it a normal poor quality rocket launcher that does not have a chance of exploding on me.
All right.
The other one is cool, but 100 eddies, 10%. It's a close one.
Alrighty. So you go ahead and buy a poor quality rocket launcher and a rocket.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Great. Awesome. So Fenris, you think just going around trying to figure out how to get an invite to Three Pieces Place. There is it's usually you need to know somebody to get in or be a patron at Short Circuit for a while. Apparently, what you found out is that Short Circuit is the actual store,
Mm-hmm.
the actual bar is run by Three Pieces' husband.
Okay.
Yeah, and so if you get good, if you become like a patron and you go to that bar frequently enough, and they get to know you, you might score an invite. And then the other thing that you've learned too is that people have gotten if their daughter, who also frequents the bar and helps run it, likes you, you definitely get an invite.
Okay.
So you need to make friends. You need to make friends with either the husband
Mm-hmm.
or make friends with the daughter.
Right. Okay. That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind for, I guess, next time we meet up.
Yep. All right. Okay. So Fenris is doing that. Daedalus is teching, and Doc is therapy. Shades is also hustling too. Okay, let me see if anything happens during this week. Wow, man, you guys are whew. Every single time.
It's like if they're walking through the combat encounter right now. 17 bozos show up.
Like no joke, you guys have had the luckiest luck in terms of these things that can happen.
I feel like it balances out.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Like
Daedalus, you better not check the Amazon. Your job's getting taken by this garment bag. We can auto repairs your work in 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's
That's what they tell you anyway.
all right. Okay, yeah, I'll so around the 26th. So you guys have the pretty much a decent week. A lot of days of you guys, doing what you guys are doing, some downtime. No real calls or anything like that for jobs. Greece has been kind of silent. And around the 26th, let me see here. Oh, okay. All right. You guys get a call back from Major Styles.
Uh-oh. What if we
And
just
she's-
don't pick up?
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna
Does
pick up,
anybody do you not
we
pick
can,
up
we can
or
pick up,
okay?
She might tell us like, wait, I want you on call. Wait 24 hours, and I'll call you back or something.
So she answers. You answer. She says, I'm in. So we got the package. It's been tested. This stuff is pretty interesting. The side effects, though. But I do think it's a good start. We could do something out of it. We definitely see some uses from it. So I will say this is met. This has been a satisfactory discovery. So I'll honor my end of the deal and send you over the 2,500 eddies.
Reem, pleasure doing business with you.
And I'll put in a word to a fixer in Night City that is known for having a wide variety of stuff. I can get you an invite to Rex Royale's casino night market.
Does Amin glanced over to Ra, his local streetwise expert. Does Ra know anything about Rex's Royal? Is this a good place? She's setting us up with a nice market here.
All right, let me see here. Rex
I'm just looking for a nod or a shake.
You get a nod from.
It's impressive. Appreciate you putting in the word for us.
Well, hopefully, you're able to take this money and use it to better yourselves for that. Then the next time when I call you, you will be ready to handle what I have in store.
Of course.
I'm close to something.
We'll always answer the call from you, Major Styles. Just remember, though, call us about work and we're washing our hands of anything else further with this stuff.
Oh. This was an operation done by Militech that found these abandoned drugs. There was no involvement with any Hood Samaritans or anything like that.
Can always count on you, Major.
I'm hoping I can keep counting on you.
And then, I'm gonna kill the line.
And she hangs up. Yeah.
And then forward everybody
Right.
their eddies.
Yep. Raw says that Rex Royale, that's the guy that runs that casino out in let's see here.
Haywood.
Yeah, Haywood.
I don't know, it's just a random suburb.
No. Let me see here. Oh, Upper Marina.
Oh, nice.
It's in between the Upper Marina and Little China. Actually, it's in one block. It's the good side of one block.
I'm just imagining we come by another time, and see Code Icon there in the pits, fighting it out.
All right. But yeah, let me see here. But yeah, okay. So yeah, he's gonna have his night market is gonna be on the Saturday the 29th.
All right, so tomorrow. No.
It is the 26th right now. So let me
Okay.
set that date for you guys. Set current date.
29th. Oof, that's risky. Night market right before rent's due. Oof. Or lifestyles due, I guess.
Lifestyle and rent are going to be due on Tuesday.
Ooh, yeah, but end of the 26th, we all finish my hustle, right? 'Cause 27 days from the 20th, and I work the 20th.
Yeah, so 20th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So 26 is you just finished your hustle today.
Nice, okay, that'll should bring in a little bit of spending money.
Let me see what you got. Which have the chart here.
I think I'll roll a d6.
All right, exec. What's your exec rank?
5. So I'm in the second
All
column.
All right, go ahead and roll a d6.
Looking at a 3.
3. So a 3 is 1, 2, 3. Click the paycheck. That was and that was it. So you got 300 eddies.
All right, I'll take it.
All right, Shades, yours is gonna be. I think you were a day behind Almond.
Yeah.
So yours will be tomorrow. All right. But yeah, with that, let me see here. You guys
would I-
now have.
Would I be able to
Oh,
roll my check?
Yeah, so you started on the 20th, right? So
I believe
you would have
so,
found
yeah.
you would have found out on the 23rd. So go ahead and roll your check.
Okay. All right. Okay, my fabrication's high. This would be a cyber tech check, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna lose 2 luck because we're ending, and I have 2 left still.
All right, you have to beat a DV21.
I don't know. It's rough. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
Are you kidding me? Oh my god! I
Okay,
don't
but
think
you
I'm
found
gonna
if
create anything. Oh my
you
god.
found out on the 23rd, and you don't lose the
Damn.
materials when you're fabricating something. So
That
you know
is
you
unfortunate.
still have the material. You still have the materials, so you can always try again, or have to spend it again.
Do you want me to make that rocket launcher cooler?
Ooh. That'd take a day.
Yeah.
So you
I
want
think
to take-
so.
So if you want to just turn your poor quality rocket launcher into a regular rocket launcher, it will take 1 day and 100 eddies.
Yeah, I think that's worth 10%
Okay.
more accurate.
All right.
Remember,
fine.
regular poor quality doesn't have a -1.
Wait, what?
No, it just means that it jams and messes up after you fire it.
Oh.
If you roll a 1.
Oh, so if it's normal, you don't get a +1. It just like doesn't jam up when you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right. I will attempt to make this cyberware again then, since I didn't lose my materials.
All right.
'Cause if it-
So
yeah.
on the 30th. Oh, it won. Yeah, so yeah, on the 30th. Well, so in that case, then 3 days from there, you can go ahead and make another check because it's the 26th.
Alrighty. I will give it a shot. I don't have any more luck to spend, so it's gonna be just a.
DV21. Unless you want to wait till next session.
I'm gonna roll it now and go cry myself
Alright.
to sleep.
All right.
Okay. Thank
25.
goodness. Jeez.
All right.
Nice.
So on the 30th, you'll have your reflex coprocessor.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole. I'm gonna not probably have it for a while because I'll need to upgrade it for the sanity humanity damage reduction, and then I need to have Doc install it, and so that's a whole other process. So that's a project for next time.
Oh, you might have an issue with that because the upgrade you have to buy materials worth the same amount as the item. So you're gonna have to talk to Greece about getting materials to upgrade your processor.
All right, let me actually, speaking of eddies, let me subtract that. That was it was 250 eddies to do that, or is it 100?
No,
eddies to do that?
100 eddies. It was 100 eddies. Yep.
Okay. Control processor. I can't spell that, so I'm just gonna guess. All right, so
Yeah,
it'll be
just
500 eddies
materials.
in the future if I want to get the materials for it. Okay.
Yep, and you're gonna have to talk to Greece about it, and hopefully he sells it to you for 500 eddies.
Okay, that is
Well.
a call to Greece next time then.
Yep. All right.
Life is a tech. Life is tech is hard.
Well, let's go over to the next day so we can finish up Shades' hustle, and then we'll end the session there. Okay, so Shades, next day, you're gonna go ahead and finish your hustle. Go ahead and roll me a d6. What level nomad are you?
4.
Okay. A 1. You make a legit shipment. You make 100 eddies. All right, so you just gain 100 eddies from your hustle. I forgot how good the app was. I can just look this stuff up on the app real quick instead of trying to find it in the book.
Yeah, in the book, organization's a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. I will say some of the things that after figuring out where about Rex, and what his stuff. I'll let you know right now. Rex is F in the Amazon app.
Rex is F.
Yeah, so anything that has it can be bought by F is going to be there in that app.
God, I need to be able to search by F.
Yeah, I tried searching by F, but it doesn't work too well.
Wait, there's tables at the back. Maybe that.
Yeah, there are
has-
tables at the back, but I don't know if they are designed by organized that way. They're not, our self-storing games aren't the best at organizing their books. But hey,
Okay,
We're
yeah,
trying.
I think there is an F section at the very bottom. Maybe which page?
I'm
have,
looking.
like,
I haven't found it yet.
It's under night markets.
Night markets. I don't know if I saw that page.
In the table of contents, like the.
do you have the full PDF open? Not the one that's inside the Foundry.
Oh,
I got the one
that
that's in-
PDF.
I've got the one that's in Foundry, yeah. Yeah, I'll pull it
There's a
over
night
for the
market.
stream.
There's a night market section in Foundry.
Yeah, section
In the
F.
Foundry one.
It might just be, you know what? Maybe when they ported in the app, they brought the table of contents or like the directory from the.
No, because the app that I put in Foundry, it should because there is a night market section, and that has the information about the actual night markets and like how you get in and all that stuff. But it doesn't have the loadouts, and that one I removed from this PDF just to look like the app. Because there's extra stuff in here that's just more GM rule stuff. So, inside what page are you looking at in the PDF?
Let's see. It goes from. I don't think it actually has. Yeah, you can look at the stream. It goes to 168.
Yeah, because it's right now like what the PDF that's in Foundry is not the full PDF that you get if you were to buy Black
Oh
Chrome.
yeah, but pull up the table of contents, and it tells you the table of contents, I guess.
Yeah, the table of contents that are part of the yeah. So the actual table of contents, there's sheets that have been removed that are
yeah.
GM related sheets that aren't here.
Yes, if you go to economics, one of Black Market Chrome advertise. Okay, advertisement's still there. Perfect. The back cover's not on it, so we got like the app's been stripped down. Fair enough.
Yeah. I stripped it down to just be the basic list and then whatever the app actually is. But yeah, if you want, pretty much, I think the way it works is that.
Is it F1 or just F?
F. Anything that has F will be at this night market.
Okay, gotcha.
If it says it can be bought at F whatever number, it can be bought at this night market.
All right.
Make a wish, Wes.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead between now and next week. You can check, figure out what you guys wanna get.
All right. So I'll take a look.
I gotta bounce though.
Yep.
So I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, same.
Alrighty.
Yeah, thanks for the
Yep, no problem.
It was really fun though.
Yeah.
I love looking at Amazon.
Yeah.
All these fun new toys.
Yeah, the
Ooh, the Reflex coprocessor is in there.
Yeah, that's what I was making. It's real good. But I'm gonna bounce. You guys enjoy your nights. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, you too. See you
Yep.
later.
All right,
Hey,
take
see
care.
ya.
I will. Yeah, go ahead. I know